All right, howdy, welcome back to WindleyMania, the greatest podcast you have never heard of, brought to you by the greatest band that you have never heard of. That band, of course, is Windley. We all know that. Follow at Windley_band for all the great tunes from the greatest band you've never heard of, and you'll hear of them. You'll hear of it if you do all that. Who the hell am I? I'm the best in the world, Andrew Reidner, and with me, as always, man's best friend, Devin Hopkins. How are you, friend?
Doing just fine.
It is fucking warm in here.
It's very warm. There's a lot of hot men in this room.
Yeah, that's right.
Making this room hot.
We did something similar to this. They're both veterans of the WindleyMania. We did something similar to this back in March, and I figured we should do this again because there's a lot to talk about, and we have the power lifter extraordinaire. Yeah, Mr. Jimmy. yeah. Who, me? Yeah. So, Caustin, of course.
From Tourneforte.
What's up?
Caustin we should do that. Can we switch frontmen?
I don't want to tarnish the band's reputation.
Let's like a show where we all switch frontmen. That'd be
hilarious. I like a show where we all cover each other's bands. That'd be cool.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
It'd be
very easy for me and Connor.
Yeah. Very.
But yeah, for Caustin, of course.
Howdy.
You are a WindleyMania draw, so I have to strategically put you in an episode every once in a while.
I appreciate that. I'm a Windley maniac.
Yeah. So, and then of course, Mr. Jimmy from the Tourneforte.
Yep, that's what they say.
And that's all I can say about you.
That's all I know. I got a small resume.
I mean, it's you've been doing the same bullshit for a long time.
I'm back on my grind, dude. We're a merch company at this point.
Yeah.
We quit the band. We make t-shirts now.
That's what I've been saying for
no
us.
good t-shirt company.
Yeah, we
just signed a deal with American Apparel.
Yeah.
It's awesome. US made, baby.
But you guys are the Myrtle Beach Shows Collective.
You don't tell him to hush while he's talking.
Are you telling me to hush?
I apologize.
Caustin's over there going, shh.
Oh.
It's okay. No, we're alcoholics. We're loud. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So the Myrtle Beach Show Collective isn't necessarily just three people. It's an idea, but you guys are doing all the effort and a lot of the hard work. I mean, there's a lot of people doing a lot of hard work, but everyone. You could
say we're like the Confucius of shows.
Sure.
Yeah, we're the masterminds. We're the Genghis Khan of booking shows. No, that's not true.
I would say like the Megamind.
The Megamind?
Yeah.
Do you like that movie?
Never seen it, but it sounds cool.
You see that meme with him that's like, no bitches?
Yeah, no bitches.
He actually
no
says
shows?
that. He says that in the film, in the children's movie.
It's true.
Does he really?
Yeah, I saw it on a cruise.
Yeah, it's the only G-rated movie that says no bitches.
Makes sense. I'll have to watch that. Is that on Tubi or something?
Might be.
Yeah, I don't do the Tubi too often. I've
Oh, do you prefer to not to be?
This fucking guy.
Yeah. Fuck me. That's I don't like Tubi. I think Tubi sucks. I don't like to do it, and I think anyone that does do it is a terrible person. But
I'll see myself out, dude.
Yeah,
Jeez.
get the fuck out. If you Tubi,
Dude, that's why we gave you the joke stool.
I did. Yeah, dude.
You're lucky that we actually put the seat part on.
You know who else was famous for telling jokes on a fucking stool?
No.
I know the answer.
Cosby. You got a lot in common with him?
Yeah, what's he been up to nowadays? Last I heard, he was a great guy in pudding and stuff. I've kind of missed. I've actively avoided
I think he was
that.
putting things where they shouldn't have been without
that
permission.
doesn't sound like my America's dad.
Yeah.
He just, he just does his bits in public at people very aggressively. Okay. I mean, he would do his bit, I guess, aggressively to people.
Speaking of, what's OJ up to recently? I haven't seen him since
He's fucking
the 90s.
on Twitter. He's on Twitter.
Hello, Twitter world.
Hey, Twitter world. I asked him if he ever golfed here, but I didn't get an answer.
Oh, he's
You want to hang
probably-
out with him? Trying to schedule a day or something?
I don't want to hang out with him necessarily. I just was curious.
Remember that Family Guy episode where Peter found he redeemed win a golf trip with a celebrity, and it was from like the 80s, and he redeemed it, and it was O.J. Simpson.
No,
It was a good one.
You remember
I
that?
do remember.
It was a good one.
I do.
You remember that episode? This is the Family Guy.
We let's see. All right, so there's it's a really hot summer coming up. It's gonna be so hot, and you guys again, the Myrtle Beach Shows Collective. There's a bunch of shows, and I really want to. I do the thing at the end of every episode where I just fucking kind of like go through it really fast. I kind of wanted to use this, for as like a tool of some sorts. People to really get intimate and familiar, because I just want to go through all these shows and really just talk about everything.
Like logistics and
Whatever fucking who's
Load
working
in.
the door. I just want to talk about bands and all these shows and
Hell
shit.
yeah.
But how would you guys say the first quarter went?
Oh, very, very well.
Very well, I'd
well,
say.
we operate on the Gregorian calendar.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
could have wrapped there a little earlier than we expected, but it was good. It's good shows. I think our average attendance that Caustin mathed up the other day was like 143 people
Yep.
average across all the shows so far.
Yep.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Pretty wild.
We've exceeded we have the little attendance goal always of 40.
Yeah, we got a bare minimum operating.
I don't
We're
know how
doing
we
good.
landed on that, but it's a good number.
I think I
I
like
feel like
40
Jimmy suggested
because I like 40 because it's enough to pay your bands, but it's also small enough to just like okay, it's still a success in a way.
Yeah,
like
there's
40 is still
people-
a success. It
There's
pays
40
the
people in
bands,
this room
but
watching us.
it's
Yeah.
not an unrealistic
All around
goal.
us.
I like it.
that could just be bands and band partners and
Yeah, that's true.
walk ups and stuff. So 40 is cool.
I think it works out pretty well. I mean, average attendance of 143 people is like something that I haven't seen across. How many shows do we had so far? Like 6, 7?
5 or 6.
7, 8, 9.
I don't know. I can't remember how many
20?
it is. It's more than a handful. More than I can count on one hand, and I only have 4 fingers and 1 thumb on one hand. But 143
It's more
people
than
is
those.
pretty crazy, huh?
You have what on what hand?
4 fingers and 1 thumb, dude.
Oh, that's what okay. That makes sense.
That was good.
That's usually the case. However, I knew one guy who had his middle finger and ring finger fused on both.
Was it like
hands.
webbed or was it just a fuse?
It was like a
super
really- it was
Star
just like a-
Trek
it was just
fan
a-
and got it kind of fucked up.
No, but he it was fused and it was just one big finger.
Oh, that's cool.
That's like, all right. That's what I'm saying. Wow. I'd have to see that.
You know what the girls called him?
Big finger.
What?
Big finger.
Mega
he
finger.
was pretty popular.
Girls wanted to suck his fingers.
Sure.
Dude, you got those FSLs?
Finger sucking lips.
Yeah. What? Okay, so what's Hymns of Blasphemy got done doing recording, right? Or
Nope.
are you guys done yet? No.
No,
Just
we're still
about.
recording.
What happened? What happened to the recording in one night?
It was 3 a.m. and I wanted to go home.
All right, so what happened? When did you guys start? You guys went to Arcadia Studios.
Yeah,
with,
Arcadia Studios, Seaboard Street, last Monday. We went there
It was around 8.
around 8.
We got
I think we
started
really
at-
started like 9.
We got started at like 9.
and then they
'cause of technical stuff.
they recorded a full band with no vocals, so it was just Devin, Connor, and Chad. Recorded a couple times each song, I'd say. Devin went and got a Sonic.
I did.
By the time all that was finished, and I wanted to do vocals, it was like 2:30 in the morning, and my vocals sounded like trash, so I scheduled another day, and I finished those the other day. We have one more session of like Chad's backup vocals because he had something to do the other day. So after that, it was just mixing and mastering, and I guess it'd be out in like a couple months, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think, Devin? You were there. You're in the
I
band.
think a couple of months is a good thing to say.
I don't want
I
to
would
say it's
agree
be
with
out
a
in a
couple of
week.
months.
That's
What are
not
you
true.
gonna call it?
Yeah, what's it called?
Dude, I have no idea.
You're not
Probably
allowed
demo.
to do self-title. No, it's not a demo.
It's not
You're
a demo.
spending
This
money
is
on
a
it.
recording.
All right,
This is a
probably-
This
professional
is not a
stew.
demo.
EP. How about recorded
EP?
at Arcadia,
Yeah, but what are you
Arcadia
gonna call
Studios?
it?
I don't know, Devin. What do you
What's the
think?
title of it?
Chad asked me the other day for my lyrics, and I sent it to him, and he never said anything back. So I was like,
Are you embarrassed?
"Was I embarrassed? Did I send them?"
He never
No.
responded?
I was like, "Yeah, what do we call this? Should we call it this?" He was like, "Send me your lyrics," and I sent them to him, and no response.
We could
He
call
probably
it.
hates
we
you.
could call it Dream Theater.
Yeah, you guys can
Damn.
call it Dream Theater.
Good. I was thinking flicking the death muscle.
Yeah.
Okay,
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I think I picked up your.
That's and I was
phone.
if I was in a death metal band, that would be my album. So, and I don't think I'm ever going to be in a
Devin, are we in a death metal
muscle.
band?
Yeah.
Is this a
Flicking the milk muscle.
Call
That
it a
works
death
too.
metal band.
Flicking.
We're a death metal band?
I don't
You
know.
always do this with the genre, with your.
it.
You're
Yeah,
just
right.
a metal band.
You
We
said-
always do this.
Can't
No.
do this because I don't know.
I was saying if I had a death metal band.
Okay, I got confused. I thought he was bringing up a
that was an
reference to
idea
us.
I had to name the album "Flicking the Death Muscle," but I don't think I'll ever participate in a metal band. So I think I was
I
just
thought we were going to
giving you
record a
that
metal
idea.
band after this.
Hey, let's get super nuanced. What's the
could.
difference between death metal and liquid metal and metal?
What the fuck is liquid metal?
I don't know. I thought
Besides
that's
the radio
what one of the
station.
kids that's starting a band said they are.
Liquid metal?
I thought that was the drink. Oh, that's liquid death.
yeah, close
Well, no,
enough.
Mercury.
Oh,
What
yeah.
you're thinking of.
No,
I drink that too.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Genres are so
Puts
weird.
balls on your chest.
Genres are strange. I think we're like a emo band.
yeah.
We're rock
Like
and
an
roll
indie,
band.
emo, alt country,
Emo if it was
alternative.
influenced by the Rolling Stones.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You ever listen to the Beatles? You might like them.
No.
They're kind of like
They're
that.
British, aren't they?
No, they're just dudes.
They're Italian.
Oh,
Yeah.
I might listen to that.
I don't know. They got a couple songs that you might have never heard of.
I don't know.
They're
Anyway,
really indie. They're kind of
They're
metal.
underground.
we're emo band, Hymns of Blasphemy, influenced
Yeah.
a little bit by.
So what's the
Rolling
EP going
Stones
to be
and
called?
Beatles.
That
You
should
got
be
any
the name of
actual
the
ideas?
EP.
It's going to be called. I don't know. I
was good.
have no name idea. If somebody responds back to me in the group chat, we can think of something. Other than that, I like to just call it
Punch Your Friends.
No, that was
Twist
it.
and Shout.
something blank. You have any ideas?
Hit My Blasphemy.
We could.
Hitting my blasphemy.
Hummus of Biosphere.
Hummus of Biosphere. That could be really cool if every song title was alternates
Are
of
the
what your
song
band
titles
name.
going to be in all caps or all lowercase caps?
Y'all should do just
I don't know,
correct.
so,
Y'all should just do like correct.
Grammatically.
Like
correct.
See,
grammatically
grammatically correct is cool, but
It is cool.
sometimes I kind of second guess myself. I'm like, is this right? And then I put it through like a website, and I'm like, is that
The
right?
website.
Grammarly? Like an app, I guess.
How much they pay you for that?
It's free. Check out, actually,
What's your code?
Hymns O Blasphemy. It's a little bit long.
It's ironic too because it's wrong
Yeah.
in the code, but I guess it's selling
It'll work.
point.
That's what got their attention. They said, "Hey,
Do you have, like,
you
a-
idiots can't spell. You guys need help."
I couldn't think of a good Twitter and Instagram username that
Well, I mean,
worked.
it doesn't really need to be like. Just needs to get the message across.
Yeah, I think it gets the message across.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
People
Anyway, we're getting in the
Yeah.
weeds here.
EP name, no idea. Moving on.
See, I Jimmy moved on for me.
I just got out of the weeds, man.
But,
you know me, the weeds.
Sometimes I like to just sit and let it happen, you know? Sometimes I just like to sit back and just fucking, what is this person talking about? You know?
Yeah, just kind
I
of let it
wish I
flop
fucking
around for a
knew.
minute.
I have no idea.
Nah, you know what? You should. Yeah, I like the approach of putting anyone on edge, just like really cornering them in a conversation. Let them get themselves out of it.
Sometimes you just gotta let it out.
was that the Cronkite, the lean? No, that wasn't Cronkite. That was the
Cronkite would do the stoic kind of just pause. Fuck, who would do the lean?
some other news guy.
Yeah, he would do the lean.
boy.
Yeah.
But the lean, that's when I ask a question or lean or try to follow up on something and lean. You know.
Make it
You always let
nervous.
me just trail off. You need to like
Yeah.
shut
No,
the
I
hell
like
up
it. I like it.
No. Nudge me something.
I like
Wait for
watching
you to-
Caustin talk because I don't know where it's gonna end up.
Me either. Me either. I still don't know.
It's good for the.
Okay, so
cat.
now
like
is
a-
it time for 20 questions?
Hold on,
Because
hold
I'd
on,
love
hold
to
on.
ask them all to him.
You're like a little cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jimmy, what's
up?
There's a Tourneforte album that's not released yet.
Okay.
What is it? What's going on with that?
Oh man. Well, the bigwigs at Warner Brothers won't respond to us.
Are
so-
you doing that? You're like emailing that shit to people, right?
We're sending it, but it's like cold calling, so it's never really. It's cool to be on the radar, but it's like getting a "Hey, I'll check it out" response is about all you're gonna get. But it's been cool. I've sent probably upwards of 10, 15 emails to specific places that I'd want to partner with, but it's looking like we'll probably just put it out ourselves and try to use that as a, hey, well, you missed this and look what we did.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to use it as a kind of big opportunity to like say, hey, look, we are valuable.
Sure.
It'll be towards the end of the year. I got some tour around it and line some stuff up. We're working on rolling it out eventually. Probably put out some songs before that comes out as a whole, but who knows when. Maybe like 6 weeks from now, I'll have some better news. But at the moment, it's a very lovely, beautiful SoundCloud link.
You heard it, Devin?
Oh yeah,
you gotta learn the stuff on it, right?
Yeah, I've been listening to it. It's good. It's really good.
What's your favorite song?
I really like.
Yeah, but don't say the title. Just kind of describe it.
Why not say the title? Come on.
Just kind of describe it.
I really like the one that's named after the date.
Oh yeah, the
That's
calendar
a good
song.
one. The calendar song.
Yeah, so we go through, like I said, the Gregorian calendar is how we operate now. We just kind of work
You
through.
guys have a song about 9/11?
Oh, we get there, but it's
Yeah.
not about
It's
it.
the whole calendar.
You don't want to like.
It's a
kinda
concept album about 9/11.
Oh,
I was there.
Yeah.
I remember recording that. We had a good time recording that. Remember?
Dude, 9/11 or I remember
Yeah,
recording 9/11.
We recorded 9/11.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
I was
the
like,
album-
dude, they hit the goddamn thing.
Tourneforte did 9/11.
No, we were just there.
That's the name. I leaked it.
That's a pretty good.
I leaked it.
Yeah, it's a cool song though.
Devin, you little leaker.
Front to back.
I'm a
you
leaky
never guess
guy.
how long the song is though.
Well, how long is the song?
It's 9 minutes and 11 seconds.
Told you, concept album.
Yeah.
It gets prog.
Yeah, it's concept, but it's super in your face, obvious that it's a fucking bad bit.
Yeah.
So it's great. That's maybe why the record labels hate us. We're #1 blacklisted band in the industry now.
Well, I would also say, when you were sending the emails, I took it upon myself to send these places that I sent them a gun, and it was like pointed at them with like a string that was like timed. So
That's exciting. I
Yeah.
wonder if they ever. Maybe that's why that one guy said, "Hey, I probably won't check this out."
Why did you get that for real?
No, I got it. That was a lie, a little joke I like to tell. He said, "I probably will check this out."
Oh, okay.
But no, I don't think he did. I have a specific playlist that I've been sending on SoundCloud so I can monitor the streams for the ones I'm sending to those emails and stuff.
Oh, that is
They
so
barely budge. They don't budge much.
Yeah.
Like maybe, but when they do, it's all the whole record. So I do know whoever's checking it out has done full passes. I don't listen on that link. I just listen on a separate, identical link that's the same, files and everything. It's just one I use for trying to get some shit happening, and the other I just use for us.
Yeah.
But it's cool. Tourneforte World's fun.
Yeah.
Just hanging in there. Lots of booking a lot of shit.
I saw.
Staying busy.
I saw. I mean, I don't know if you want. If you're keeping that under your hat, but the touring thing. I saw.
Trying to make it happen
I saw
again
some
this
plans.
year.
That looks really cool.
Trying to make it happen again this year. We've got. We're trying to be very ambitious with. If we do try to go out of town, we try to make it very worth everyone's time. We try to role play as a real band, and while we're home, we do really bad at that. But when we go to town, we like to go out for as long as we possibly can afford and hit places that look cool places, like hit capitals and towns that you've heard of, because we're just like, guys, we're definitely this thing.
Sure. Devin
It's
likes to role
really
play like
hard.
Devin likes to role play as Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
When we play
Do you do
out
the
of
tongue?
town. Yeah.
I know this is an audio medium, but
he takes pictures of people who he slept with after the act and puts it in a little photo book.
like Polaroid?
Ever really? It's
like
like
a
it's
pocket
not even
journal,
a
right?
photo book. It's like a
receipt.
Yeah, it's like a receipt. I was gonna say it's a folder, but it's not even a folder.
You ever go to like camera booths that spit out the 4 pictures?
Yeah,
You just did that
we
live?
have sex. I have sex
Just do
in
it
camera
live.
booths, but it's just
Fuck
me.
it, we'll do it
It's just
live.
me jerking off in the camera booths, and it's just a bunch of pictures
Dude, it's
of me.
a great deal for $5.
Yeah,
Because you don't got to clean it.
yeah. It's someone else's problem. It's
Anyway.
the mall's problem.
What?
You don't know what we're talking about?
No.
Dude,
The
you
photo
never...
booth thing where you go and you can get there with your friend and like take the little spit off
Just
4
like...
pictures.
Oh, that's a bathroom.
No, well,
That's my
what
my
some people
spank
call
cave.
it, but-
Oh,
my
okay,
spank
okay.
cave.
Yeah.
I never spank on the toilet.
Good.
I never spank on the toilet.
Inappropriate.
Yeah.
That's where you make shits, not comes.
Okay. I liked how I was going to use this as a tool for people.
Now we're just
talking.
talking
Man,
about
I
our
think we
tools.
alienated him.
I know there's a lot of ways you can go. You can follow at Myrtle Beach shows
At Myrtle
for
Beach
all
shows.
this, and I got a couple other shows that you guys may or may not have been involved in. I just wrote them down because why not? I know there's a lot of ways, but I feel like it'd be fun just to really, spend some time with it and get hype
Let's
for
go.
all this shit
it.
looks really fun.
Let's go. I mean, our next 3 shows are probably the most important ones of the year right now.
So far, yeah.
Yeah.
If we're going to break our year up into 2 parts, this is like the payoff of everything we've done so far is the month of June.
Yeah, this is the
and then
grand
it kind of
finale of the
resets
first
in
half.
July.
Yeah.
Who knows what the back half is, but like right now, our, fucking magnum opus of shows is hopefully going to be conveyed this month. things that we can do.
Yes.
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 Okay, so
Indeed.
let's see. June 8th at Arcadia Studios.
Yeah, no, there. You guys
This
recorded a record
Thursday.
there.
So
So
this-
there.
So this is coming out
Tuesday, right?
on a Tuesday.
So 2 days.
It's Tuesday. You know what that means.
2 days away.
WindleyMania. So if you're listening to this as this release, this show on Thursday, June 8th at Arcadia Studios. The show starts at 7:30 p.m. and it is $10 to get in. We have Maul from North Dakota. And they are a death metal band.
That's crazy.
Who booked this one?
Me.
You
That's
booked this
Big
one.
Daddy
Who's
over
who's
there.
Maul? Who's Maul?
Mall, death metal band from North Dakota.
Hell yeah. What do they sound like?
What do they,
All right, so
they had an album come out in July,
Yeah.
Seraphic Punishment, and it's all
Thanks.
purple. It reminded me of grape soda, and it sounds cool too.
it is really sick. I found them on I don't even know how I found them a few months ago on Spotify, but probably when did I announce the show? I want to say 2.5 months ago, maybe.
It was a minute.
They posted in a Facebook group, and Gunner, he's like a new kid that started coming to shows around here. He tagged me in it, and they needed a date in South Carolina, and I was like, "Yo, what is up?" I like pretty much any genre of music. I can listen to any genre of music at once, but I'm really into like death metal type stuff, like hardcore, metalcore. I'm into the heavier side of booking things. There must have been a frog in here. But I saw that and I was like, yo, Maul is sick. I'll totally book them if it's a door deal. Because
Yeah.
I can't do guarantees right now.
Myrtle Beach shows is all about door deals.
Yeah, especially since it's a weekday show. So this show,
If you need a guarantee, I'll throw up.
yeah, that's the guarantee, literally. It's Maul and Tombstone are on tour together.
Yeah, Tombstoner. They're from New York, baby.
New York, dude. Which
That's
borough?
New York.
Which
New
fucking
York.
borough, though?
Death metal.
Staten Island.
Oh, shit, dude.
Staten
Yeah,
Island.
Staten Island.
Dude, they know what's his nuts? Pete Davidson?
They might.
You should ask him.
I should ask him.
Call him now.
Tombstoner. What a cool name.
Tombstone.
That's a
Do you
good
think
name.
it's a play on weed?
No.
I don't know.
Dang it.
No,
Or you
no.
think
They-
it's a play
they're-
on The Undertaker?
I was gonna say
Yeah.
they love the Undertaker.
They're from Staten
They
Island.
had
Everyone
an
loves The
album
Undertaker.
come out. Is this an album? I guess it is. Back in July in 2021. It's called Victims of Vile Torture. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I thought about just playing clips from the bands, but again, I have an issue with I don't want to do that without asking. And there's like fucking 40 different bands. we're
Yeah,
gonna go
that's
through.
way too much time on your hands.
I don't want to go through and ask, and I in my brain I have to, so I'm just not going to play clips. So I urge you.
We can like kind
To
of
check out.
give you kind of a preview ourselves of what we think they sound like. Caustin, what does Maul sound like? Give us like kind
It's
of
like
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm not
All
really
right.
good with mouth instruments.
That's cool. What about Tombstoner? Which we're talking
Victims
about
of
now.
Vile Torture.
They're from Staten Island. They're like, I'm walking here.
Yeah, exactly.
Even their
like that.
riffs have
That
accents.
describes the album
It's insane.
perfectly. It's been so successful. I've been touring off of it for 2 years. That's insane.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Oh man.
Okay, and then we're still talking about the same show. Visions of Brutality, of course. They're Myrtle Beach death metal. They've been around for a long time.
They've been in it.
Yeah,
been
I think.
around.
Have we all played a? Jimmy, have you ever played a show with Visions of Brutality?
I think I did it like early iterations of that band at Woody's, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Like, if
that was,
they've been
that was
around that
Awaken
long.
Chaos.
Oh, well.
It might have been them.
I've
then.
played with all those people.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely played in bands with those people. Not in bands, but with their
They've
bands.
been around for, I'd say, probably 10 years at least.
Didn't they play? They played at the Gavin show, right?
The
did.
Memorial Show in Gavin's backyard,
Yeah.
they did.
I
Okay,
would've
so
seen
yeah,
them
we
there,
did.
yeah.
We did
So,
play
yeah.
with them.
Yeah.
You guys did as Kid Kappa.
Yep, Kid Krabba.
Oh, shit.
It's Chris.
They
Kappa.
might have played that.
Yeah, it was Chris Kappa.
It was Chris Kappa at that
Yeah,
point,
Chris.
and that was the era when it was very much more like punch the floor hardcore type, but it wasn't that good.
Yeah.
But
I agree.
they might have played that. You remember we played Suck Bang Blow that one time?
Yes, we did. We played one of the. It was like the.
We played it like 3:00 in the afternoon. Or
Yeah,
something.
it was like one of those Patrick Best Fests or whatever.
Yeah.
And there was no one there.
Hell yeah.
So
Oh, I was taking my Patrick Best Fest rest whenever you guys played.
Chris bailed on that show, and he was like, "I just didn't want to do it." And he was like, "I was like, I don't blame you."
Yeah, I mean,
Wait, no,
that was a different.
that was a
show.
different Patrick Best Fest. We signed up for 2 of them. I don't know why.
Well, you know.
I think we were just
dude,
taking.
when you put best in the title,
Yeah.
you know,
We just I think that was when we were young. We were just like we'll play everything.
It must have been like 2014.
Dude, that was the year of playing every show possible.
Yeah,
That
it
was-
really
I get
was.
it.
I think it was
Melatonin's played like 3 or 4 times a week if we
Dude,
could.
I did out of town shows doing spoken word.
Yeah, shit was busy.
Yeah,
That's why you play the best fests.
literally.
That's
no
why
one
we-
wants to see you because we
Why
saw you
we
10
played at
times.
Fat Cat like
But I
6
think
times
they
a
might have
month.
played that.
Yeah, it was a good
They
time.
had to have Visions. I must have played that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen them recently. I had actually booked them for a I think I booked Day of Night for a show at Fresh because they fell off of. But Visions, I know they've been playing stuff at Gator Tales recently.
I think they might have played there once or twice this year so far.
Yeah.
I saw them at Island Bar last year.
Hell yeah.
That's the last time I saw them.
Their Island Bar shows were always cool.
All the
Oh,
metal
yeah.
shows at Island Bar were
Were
like
sick.
packed.
Yeah.
Always.
Um,
I guess that's where that crowd hangs out.
But they put out a couple singles last year. They have Slaughter at the Golden Gates. Caustin?
What was that like?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm not
Slaughter
I'm
of the
not good with
Golden
the
Gates.
vid-
It's
I'm not-
right there.
I did listen to everything, but
I'm not good with the mouth vocal.
Beforehand.
Don't about mouth instruments.
All I hear are excuses. I don't hear sick ass riffs.
oh no! Let me tell you something. That Slaughter at the Golden Gate song. That's actually a 9-minute song.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
it's
they have
actually
another,
like
like,
solid
5
all the way
minutes.
through.
No shit.
Is it like one with the music video?
I don't know.
So they got movements in it? Like where
I don't know. I
definitely-
just was on the Spotify.
Music videos
awesome.
are fucking badass.
And the Wicked one as well.
They sound like badass Myrtle Beach death metal, man. I can't make any noises.
They're really
I'm
fun.
Scared. Yeah.
And then
Like
Narsara. This is their second show. They're from Myrtle Beach, and
I see them
Mellow Death.
online so prominently.
Oh,
I
yeah,
cannot
yeah.
believe they've only played one show so far.
Yeah.
They fucking
I love
they
them.
are always
Yeah.
posting them playing. I love it.
I'm
They're
really
kind of
love
taking
it
the
so much.
Caustin method with how they approach their like
Oh,
social
God.
media stuff. It's awesome
I
because
love it so much.
I've heard their band now play every day on my Instagram
It's so
feed.
sick.
Yeah.
It's great.
I
They
told
blew
them
up
to
a
make those
speaker.
videos, and they did, and they have not
Yeah,
stopped.
dude, they're great.
Actually, before I could even tell them, like, I wanted to give them like the Jimmy method breakdown of how to promote a show, and before I could do it, they were just posting stuff.
Yeah, they-
and I
they
don't want to
already
say
exceeded.
it was from me,
Nah, I mean,
but like for the show in March that I had,
they definitely saw you put in the work and was like, "Damn, that worked."
I
So-
was like posting all kinds of dumb shit with the flyer on there. They're taking an even cooler approach, like doing more personal videos. Like, I think Elliot posted a video with his daughter. I think
Yeah,
earlier.
they are.
He posted a video just like him singing in his house.
Yeah, it's fucking badass.
Yeah.
So sick. And whenever they post videos of them playing live from that show, that I think Jose recorded that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever they post videos, they have like the lyrics pop up, almost like a lyric video. It's pretty sick.
They're doing it well.
I need to get better at that stuff.
Yeah, but Chad,
I'm so excited.
our guitar player from Hymns of Blasphemy, plays drums in that band.
Yeah.
They're like a melodic death metal band, so I guess they have more melody.
I was about to say, what's the difference between that and your death metal? Or your
I'm not in a
metal?
death metal band.
What are you in?
Don't make them.
Don't get me started again.
Don't make them.
We're an emo band. We're an indie emo band from Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, indie alternative.
Yeah.
The alternative,
Yeah.
yes. The alternative, 100%.
From Burgess. We're from Burgess.
We're dropping Myrtle Beach. We're from Burgess.
We're from Burgess.
Burgess.
I'm from Bucksport. This is Bucksport hardcore.
What are you singing about?
Windley's from
deer?
Race Path.
They never connected the bridge.
They never made the bridge. That's my Bucksport hardcore impression. You said we're from Race Path?
Windley's from Race Path. Yes.
Figure 8 loop.
Yeah, I hope you have a really local regional audience. They're
I
gonna really,
think
they're
that's
gonna really
what
like
we're
that.
talking about.
Yeah.
we do ish.
I think half of them are here.
Damn it. Hey, what's up? Yeah.
No, I think it's like 50-50. 45 people
We're worldwide.
in Myrtle Beach, and then
You got
45
fans in
people
Jakarta?
elsewhere.
We got fans in Germany.
Oh, John.
Yeah, but Narsara, they have a new album coming out. I don't know when, but I know they're recording it. And
Never soon enough.
They'll be playing a new song at the show.
That's what they say.
As far as I know.
I wonder how it's going to be. I mean, if it sounds like anything their show was like in March, it's going to be pretty
Yeah, see, they
badass.
blew up that PA speaker at practice
Yes.
last week.
Yeah.
Did you see that the other day?
This shit caught on fire.
Their PA caught on fire. Flames. Check
Like
it out on
actual-
Instagram.
That's how metal they
Ignited,
are.
yeah.
Flaming.
They
They're
caught on
insane.
fire.
You can't
It was
see
like
it, but I'm
flame.
holding up the horns right now.
Yeah, dude.
In solidarity. R.I.P. to that PA speaker.
Yeah. So
All right,
and then
PA.
opening up the show is Frank the Frog, Myrtle
Yeah.
Beach.
Ribbit.
He hopped right on it, man.
Ribbit. All right, Caustin. Hit me with your Frank the
Alternative
Frog impression.
Yeah.
Lyrical, spherical, miracle.
The
man. I
Frog
don't
put
know.
out a single a couple weeks ago.
Have you heard it?
Scene Trap Queen. Yes, I have.
With Fleshworm?
Yes. Have you guys heard it?
Yeah.
I haven't listened to it.
Honestly,
I did my homework.
it bangs. Let's be real here. You think the title, you're like, all right.
Well, can I stop you for a second?
Yes.
Why wouldn't it bang?
Okay. You look at the
celibacy.
Abstinence. No, all right. So me personally, if I wasn't friends with Frank and I saw the title, I would think it was a joke. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I love Frank to death as a person and as a musician, but I would think it was like a joke. Then you listen to it and the lyrics, and you're like, I think I know who this is about, or I could imagine multiple people that this song is about. And then like it might sound like, I don't know. It might sound corny when you read the name, but if you just listen to the song and like the way that they have like the Fleshworm guest spot, it just like really levels it out.
Hell yeah.
And they're
really
touring
interesting.
together later
They
this year.
are, yeah. I think August.
Yeah.
They're
I
going
feel
on
like it
tour.
was sooner than that.
I think it was August because they asked
Maybe
us
maybe
to
it's
play.
like end of July, early August.
Yeah.
They did ask us to play, but
Go figure out.
the rule
Go
for
see
him
them.
is no shows until we record, unless other than the June 17th show. But yeah, listen to the Frank the Frog song, the Scene Trap Queen. It bangs.
Ribbit.
And like listen to it a couple times so you can like really understand what's going on. But
Ribbit.
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I love you, Frank. As I look in Andrew's eyes.
I want to get Frank on here. I want to hear
Yeah.
about
Dude,
his.
he'll hop on right now.
Dude, call him. Did someone FaceTime Frog?
I don't have any service in here ever.
Oh, damn it. Hey, we tried.
I'll ask him at the show.
At
Genius.
Frank _the frog
Raps.
Raps.
Follow him on
Yeah,
TikTok.
that show's on a Thursday. Are you going to be there?
Yeah, I thought it was on a Friday.
No, that's why.
I thought it was on a Friday till today, so I'm glad.
Our June shows are super important. It's our first time us three hosting a weekday
Midweek
show
yep.
this year.
This year. So far.
As Myrtle Beach Shows Collective.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Follow us on
Yeah,
Instagram.
there's a lot of
Myrtle Beach Shows.
qualifiers, but
Wasn't there another Arcadia?
That wasn't
That
us.
wasn't us.
I know it
wasn't
wasn't
us.
you. Well,
Hey,
listen,
that was
I know it
friends,
wasn't you guys,
and
but
there was 100 people there.
But
it was the circuit show.
that was a Thursday, right?
It was a Tuesday, bro.
Tuesday.
A Tuesday.
Yeah.
It
knew about
was
it,
Tuesday.
and then I forgot about it.
It was awesome.
Tuesday.
It was pretty cool.
That was crazy.
Connor stage dived.
Yeah, he did. He was surfing.
He was like, "Yeah, I did."
I was eating a burrito.
Yeah.
I was eating a burrito.
No, he hit the Connor.
You did hit the Connor.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure I was
Yeah.
smoking meats.
Wow, that was perfectly executed the Connor over here by Andrew. Yep, just like that.
Yeah,
That's how he does
I've
it.
been seeing him do the Connor for years.
Like 10 years, right?
Something like that.
But yeah, that show was crazy. It wasn't us, though. It was not Myrtle Beach Shows.
Well, I know that, but I was just saying,
Disclaimer.
that was on
If
the-
you had fun there, wasn't because of us.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
We should start retroactively claiming good shows that we didn't book.
we've got
Yeah.
tagged in shows we haven't booked before.
yeah.
Yeah, remember that Hawthorne Heights show back in 2014? That was us.
Yeah.
That was
We-
fucking Myrtle Beach Shows Collective.
Yeah, I'm really good friends with them.
I saw Coheed that day. So did Devin.
Yeah, we booked that show too.
I saw Melatonins and In or Out that day.
We didn't book that date.
No, yeah, with Hawthorne Heights, rocking hard in the
Yeah,
parking
dude,
lot.
dollar signs.
I saw Brian Rossler as well. I don't think you were there yet.
I was
With
not.
Coheed?
He was
Dude, he
playing
opened
outside.
Oh,
He was
Like,
playing like
did you
outside
play
the
Ketchup
restaurant
Town?
or
like
something.
a
They were having
busker,
some like
or-
festival thing outside.
was it a Patrick Best Fest?
No, that'd be insane though.
All right, sorry.
But all right, so
June 8th.
Okay, well, June 16th. That's a thing, by the way. There are like people who listen to this show who live, outside the Myrtle Beach area, but there's some nice days that line up if you want to come and go to a couple shows.
The majority
You
of
know,
our
4-day
shows are
weekends.
weekends.
Yeah,
But
we-
there's a few shows that are like right next to each other. So let's see, June 16th. Was this you guys? No.
it's me.
It's Jimmy.
Jimmy?
But that's us. But I
Jimmy's the-
I
Jimmy's
dealt
the
with all
main
the
point of
phone calls
contact.
to make it get booked.
Okay. So June 16th, Friday. This is coming up quick. It's at Fresh Brewed. The show's at 7 p.m. And the what's this? The advanced? You can get tickets advanced. Is there an Eventbrite link?
There's
Yes.
an Eventbrite link.
It should be.
Where can
in
you
our-
find that at?
It should be on our link tree.
I think
right?
our Myrtle Beach Shows Instagram. If
Yeah.
you click
Yeah.
the link in bio,
Mhm.
you get 20% off your
Right
next
up
order.
So $10 at advance, but $15 at the door.
Say $3.
So is that Fresh Brewed? And we have Bedlam Hour
Yes.
Yeah.
from Columbia/Myrtle Beach. They're an old,
This is their first show in 27 years.
not old, but
And they're
27.
old.
27.
Dude, they're like
Yeah, it's
80
their
or 90.
40-year
dude.
anniversary.
This was a band that like my dad went and goes.
They replaced all their guitars with walkers for this show. It's going to be awesome.
They reuniting.
kidding.
They have they're a new album's on the way, and they have a bunch of singles on Bandcamp. Have you guys heard any of it?
Yeah, it's not bad. I can't tell you the song names.
It's like,
but it is good.
It's
really good.
classic, like
punk.
pop punk before pop punk was really that. It's punk, obviously, but it's
Yeah.
very poppy.
Devin, have you heard it?
Super digestible.
Like Descendants before
Some of it.
Descendants.
Because I was about to say, it's like Nerf Herd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
it is like Nerf Herder.
the album "Win $1 Billion," and I think there's a single, but they had another album. They had I think they had like 2 7-inches, and then they had an album called "Rock the Cradle," which was I heard that, and it's basically like what you were saying, like pop punk before pop punk.
Yeah,
I really like it, and I'm excited for this. And the new songs, I think, are really good. It's probably
they got
more so up my alley than yours, Caustin.
They
Yeah, I
got
would say
they
so.
got the vocalist from Stretch Armstrong to do a feature on their new album.
Yeah, they're friends.
Oh,
They're
really?
like,
They've been
yeah,
around
they're
that
friends.
long.
Yeah, they're friends with Stretch Armstrong, and I saw them
I
post
think
about
Stretch
that.
Armstrong's younger than they are.
They are.
Yeah,
Really important band. Like, is that the Bedlam Hour is definitely way more up your alley than mine for sure.
Yeah.
But like, I can still respect them as a band, and I'm going to have fun at their show
Well, you said
on
you
June
disrespect them.
on June 16th at Fresh Brew.
16th, yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure
Who
to
else we
take it
got
on to
that
their
We
day?
should
brand.
get we should get Stretch. How many guys should get Stretch Armstrong?
On the pod?
on the pod or Myrtle Beach.
Maybe, I don't know
Because
if-
on the pod might be easy.
Stretch
honestly.
Armstrong at Fresh Brewed would be crazy. Could you imagine? Sell out in
I bet we
20
could
minutes.
get it at Brick House.
Yeah,
oh, if we
Brick
got them at
House.
Brick House, that would be
sweet.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
dope.
we could bully Bedlam guys to work that one out.
Okay, yeah. So if June 16th does well, actually, when June 16th does well, buy your tickets on Eventbrite. We can make we can convince Bedlam Hour to tell Stretch to play
Yeah.
down here.
At Brick
And then
House.
he's going to show up on only do an acoustic set.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, and then we also have Circuit.
Yeah, they sound
Playing.
like
That's true.
They go, and she goes, ah!
they're like AC/DC, but the power, not the rock band, the power electrical side. And then they go back to they're all related. I think it's awesome.
They're related to legendary bands.
Yeah,
Yeah, they rock.
Yeah, they have their EP. I think everyone's heard it.
I've listened
it's
to
like
it.
5 minutes of your time. Listen to the whole thing. It's awesome.
They
Let's be
posted on
real.
it-
It's 6 minutes.
They posted on Instagram earlier, does anyone have a 4-track we can borrow for a day? So I guess they got more coming.
Let's go. I back
Nice.
that.
Yeah, there's
Four-track?
anyone got a 4-track? And
What year is
anyone
it?
in Myrtle have a 4-track we can borrow for a day. So they're
day.
they're about to be cooking. So I'm
they
looking
got
forward to
something
that.
coming.
Circuit. If you've gone to the shows and seen Circuit, you know what it's like. So
The
be fun.
people did the fucking worm.
Dude, they
Yeah,
slithered
Yanni,
across the
dude.
ground like
They
snakes.
slithered
Yeah.
like snakes
People
in the crowd for
slithered
that band.
on
I've seen people
ground.
slam dance, which is just like bouncing into each other, like on the sides. You know, I've seen people crawl on the ground. I've seen people roll on the ground.
Yeah,
like
it's
they were on
basically
fire.
like basic training when they play.
Truly, stop, drop, roll. We're rocking. Yeah, it's crazy.
We time your like was a 100-meter dash.
Pacer test.
Yeah, the Fitness Gram Pacer test.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
yeah, and then Brandy the Butcher from Columbia. I saw on the event page it said pop punk. Well, you knew.
There's
did
2
that?
event pages.
Who did that? Who did that?
There's 2 event pages. I didn't make that one.
Oh, Devin did it.
I did not do that one.
Yeah, there's one that is
okay, man.
One
the
that
one
Michael,
we made is like flopping, but it's
Yeah.
been doing better on to the audience we have on Instagram for
the
the promotion's sake. So I don't know what's represented
I'm
on the
posting
Facebook
in every
event
group
page.
ever about these shows.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Facebook.
on the event page, but
I just-
if they're pop punk, go off.
I did not put that on the Eventbrite or on the Facebook, the event page that we made. I just put the bands and their links.
So the 3 of you guys didn't do it.
it was Michael Wood from
Michael Charles.
'cause-
Oh, Michael
it was
Wood
Michael
did it?
Wood from the other band on there.
Heavy for the
Oh, he's been
Pigs
around
of
for a
Village.
while. Maybe he
Yeah.
knows more.
Yeah,
than
his
me.
old
He
band.
probably
I heard-
gets it.
His old band followed us on TikTok, so I think they're coming back.
And is we?
No, something about vampires and sluts.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah, dude.
They,
Nice.
fun
Let's
story.
do it.
They were supposed to be on this show.
They were.
Wasn't there another band supposed to be
There
on this show?
was.
There was,
There was,
unfortunately.
and I
You
wish
know what
they
happened with
still
that?
were.
You remember we printed
Unfortunately,
flyers for that show, like about
Remember we
1,000
printed
of them?
1,000 flyers with that band's name on it, and then it dropped off.
And we had to mark it off a Sharpie, and the Sharpie smudged sometimes.
I was very upset.
Good time, man.
I still love
But
that
it looks
band.
like it could still happen later in the year. So
Ooh.
that band I don't want to mention yet, just in the case.
I love that band.
If you saw
It's
the
a
flyer,
very good
you've
band.
got no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Because it's not happening. Forget it. You saw
Unless
it.
anyone like,
But yeah, Brandy and the Butcher, of course, from Columbia.
Of course.
We're going to chop it up a little bit.
Their guitar player Jay Matheson of the Jam Room studio in Columbia,
Hell yeah.
who Devin and Connor and Garrett will get to meet next month.
well, I'm gonna meet him on the 16th.
Oh well, we'll meet them there too. Yeah, but, they had an album called Lucky Foot come out last May, and I the pop punk thing. It's just like it's very much more punk rock, little slight horror
Is it like pop rock?
No, it's
horror
like
punk?
literally like it's more in the old school territory.
Okay.
It's a little more rockin'.
It's like pop punk in the most literal term.
Right.
Of like, it's poppy punk.
But-
It's not,
We know how
you could
Amazon
you could call like the Ramones a pop punk band.
Sure.
Because technically in the literal translation of pop punk.
That's true. Well, you guys know how I am with genres.
Yeah, no, your
Hey, what
shorts are getting
genre-
a little tighter when we're talking about it.
So what genre is him?
Pop punk in the literal sense.
But they Brandy and the Butcher just got, I don't know if they're done, but they were playing in fucking Europe or something.
Yeah, they were
or
playing in, like,
at
England
least.
this week.
Yeah, yeah.
Bloody hell, dude.
I don't know how they did that, but they did it. And,
You think it was on accident?
whoops.
It's like,
We were supposed to play in London, Kentucky. How
they
did we
just
end up
drive there?
here?
All right, so and then Heavy for the Vintage, of course. That's Michael Wood, right?
Michael Wood, and I think Brian McKenzie's in that band.
oh, nice.
So
Synth punk, which
Yes.
I guess that's true because I was listening to that earlier, the Tired Veins album that came out in 2021. Unless maybe I read the liner notes wrong. If they recorded that earlier,
So I don't know, but are they a newer incarnation of a band, or are they?
I don't
like,
think
have
it's
they
not
been
just like an
around?
old band reuniting. It's like a current project.
That is what my lapse is, because with a few of these bands, except for obviously the local support I got for Circuit, like I don't.
No,
I think
not my
that's-
era,
yeah,
but
Savage
I
is
support
the
it.
old band. Heavy for the Vintage is a current band.
Yeah, because
yeah, I
Brian
think that's
called
kind of,
me.
that's what he does because he lives in Chapel Hill, and I think he gets probably similar to something about Vampires.
That's what I think too. He hit us up.
But-
He hit me up on Facebook saying that if we need anybody to play a show, he would
Yeah.
love to.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
to book this show, Brian McKenzie called me and said, like, it's a Savage show. We're doing a reunion thing with Bedlam Hour. Guy Chuck is going to call you as well, but I wanted to plant the seed because I do specifically fresh brewed booking. So that was like facilitated through Kate at Fresh Brewed, sent towards me. But yeah, of the 6 bands in the circle for that show, not that it was going to be a 6-band bill, but the 6 bands I was trying to pull for it, the biggest 2 did not end up playing on it. So
Well,
that's all right. I think
they'll do something later.
I think
on.
the lineup that we ended up with, though, is going to be, it'll make the most sense.
It's gonna be good. I'm excited for it.
It's been a good time.
And I'm pretty sure we may or may not have that new AC being installed this week. at
Oh,
Fresh
hell
Brewed.
yeah.
Very
Cool
nice.
down
Pretty
a
sure
little
we're
bit.
getting it.
I'm gonna miss the.
I could be
how
wrong,
hot it
but-
was, though.
Yeah,
I
so
kind of
hot,
liked
man.
it.
Awesome.
I love sweating in that room because it's just like, it feels like something
It's
it's
healthy
not.
sweat.
Oh, man.
Because that room facilitates so much stuff that when it turns into a show room, you're like, oh God, it's like I'm in New Brooklyn with no AC. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it can get that way.
I was on another planet during that Beatles cover band.
That was
It
insane.
was hot. I was like,
I missed the cheese.
Did we had old
man.
people in there? I was like, we're gonna have to call ambulance on call. Like,
I was eating a lot of hot cheese that day because
yeah.
cheese.
I mean, I
Club
was also
brought
sitting at
cheese
the door
sticks.
with my heat gun, like just kind of pointed in.
So
Get
let's see
people
this
warmed up.
first page. Okay, so we got June 8th established, and then that last one we're just talking about June 16th, right? Fresh
Yep.
buy a ticket, or pay extra at the door. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, don't buy a ticket. It's easier for me to just steal $5 extra bucks. I rob it from the top, by the way. Day of show when it's $15, I pocket that and I donate it to charity.
But you donate
A
to the
Jimmy
non-profit,
Huzzle.
local non-profit, right?
It's the Tourneforte Merch Company charity. We're not a nonprofit. We are 100% profit.
All right. So, and then again, I mentioned the if you want to fucking have a good weekend, June 16th, Friday. The next day, June 17th, Saturday, at the Brick House Lounge. The show's.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah,
The show starts at 6 p.m.
yeah.
Which is fucking
5.
sick.
Well,
It
doors
starts-
at 5.
doors at
Get there
5.
early.
I'd be fine if it started at 5. I mean,
You better be there before 5.
well, yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Show
but-
starts at 5 if everyone who comes in the door before the first band starts has a 401k. because then it could prove that they can go to bed early and everyone should, like, they have a real life.
All right. So, holy shit, there's a lot.
It's only 6 now.
7?
7?
Yeah, but, we did spend about 20 minutes talking about 4 bands.
Run through it, buddy.
Well, I like.
Send it. I don't know.
No,
anybody.
listen, I like taking my time.
Well, the first 2 bands,
Easy living.
you don't really have to talk about.
Oh, I'm going to talk
The
about
local
them.
support.
Local support.
No, I'm
gives a
talking about the
shit.
local
We
support.
hate them.
I'm talking about the local support.
I hate
Local-
locals.
God, Local
Fucking
support?
local ass
Dude,
motherfuckers.
local
dude.
bands.
So sick.
Why would
Shut
you
up.
ever want to start a band and be
Yeah.
a local band?
Who the
Like,
fuck
just
wants
be
to
a
rock out
fucking
on a
big
stage?
band right out the gate. God damn it.
Play House of Blues immediately.
Why aren't you just Well, if you're gonna start a band, why not just sign to Warner Brothers
Yeah,
or
really.
like Sony or
Warner
whatever?
Brothers?
What did Warner Brothers do, Jimmy?
Well, use my promo code. I'm in a big band, and they'll give you a really terrible record deal.
You got a Warner
I think it's because
brother.
I was watching something with the Black Keys yesterday, and they were talking about how their deal split with
You s-
tickets was dog shit.
You said Black Eyed Keys, but my
Black
brain.
Eyed Keys, yeah.
Well, that's the thing, and my fucking brain did it again. You said Black Keys, and my brain said Black Eyed Peas. Because
Now we've got the Black Eyed Keys.
Keys.
the Black Eyed Keys.
We got to work on that. The 4 of us. That's the
That's the
new
cover
band.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. So who's playing next?
Gold on the ceiling. That's all I got. All right, so yeah, Saturday, fucking June 17th, Brick House Lounge, baby. The big boys at the top. I'm going from the top of the card.
Top down, yeah.
All right, so My
Main
Children, My Bride. They are in Alabama. They're an Alabama metalcore band.
Why aren't they playing at the Alabama Theater?
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah.
Shit,
Why
I
didn't we
never
put
thought
this at
about
the
that.
Alabama Theatre?
I don't know.
So they haven't played in Myrtle Beach since 2006. Were you there?
No, I didn't find out who they were till 2008, and I didn't even live here. I
That
lived in North
sucks, dude.
Carolina.
Do you know
I'd
anything
be
about that
embarrassed.
show in 2006?
No, I know about their 2008 shows in Charleston, but I heard that. So, like, I became a fan of them with their album Unbreakable, 2008. I was 12.
Unbreakable.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Dun-dun-dun, Unbreakable. Dun-dun-dun, yeah. No.
You can do mouth instruments.
You're
Dude,
great.
my children
I
might
listened
write
up.
fucking
It's,
You don't
been-
get
it's
yourself
been an
enough
hour.
credit.
Give me a little bit. All right, so
Where's the fucking
they
BL
so they
at,
played
dude?
here before. Is my understanding is correct? They played in Myrtle Beach before their album came out, so they were only touring on demos and
Damn.
EPs. And then whenever they dropped their album, they got a little bit too big, I think, for Myrtle Beach market. So they started playing like Columbia and Charleston. But they haven't played here since 2006, and that's going to be crazy. 12-year-old me is.
So do you think they're small enough to finally play here?
Yeah, I guess. Well, I think no. So actually, if like I said earlier, if what I'm hearing is correct, they added an extra week onto their tour that was already established months ago, specifically to play Myrtle Beach on a Saturday. I could be wrong.
I've heard that same rumor.
Yeah, you did tell
The
us
bird-
that
I
rumor.
did
I-
start
the
spreading
birds
that
in the
rumor
grapevine.
for fun, but
Oh, well.
I've heard that same rumor.
You heard it here, folks. Jimmy, spreading rumors.
I also heard that they started their band because they knew that one day they'd play a show that
They're
was
like, Myrtle
booked
Beach
by
Shows
us.
Collective will happen in 2023. Let's.
Like 2023, that's a good year.
Yeah.
One day we'll play next to a bowling alley
Yeah.
in Myrtle Beach, South
Yeah, no
Carolina.
strikeouts.
One day we'll have a guy running sound over there and sound over here. That's the
Yeah,
Brick
well,
House experience.
Monitor World, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really excited about them. They're a metalcore band from Alabama.
Oh,
So,
sweet.
They haven't put out an album since 2017. It was called Vicious World. I was listening to it, and I don't really have any opinions on it.
Okay, here's my thought process.
I just kind of listened to it.
I agree. First 2 albums are where it's at for me personally, as a fan. As a fan of the
I
band.
never listened to the first
as a
album
fan of heavy
either.
music.
I was like, this is a rock
They
and
had
roll
like a
record.
song about Master Chief from Halo. It was sick.
On the what? The
First album.
Wow.
Oh yeah, because we watched a live video and they opened with like
That's
the
right.
Halo
That's right.
sample.
Yeah.
Like they opened with like the Halo menu screen.
Yeah.
Well, the first song I heard of them from was On Wings of Integrity. It was like based off of a music video that a Scene Kid YouTuber used to make.
Hell yeah.
Mitchell Davis on YouTube, Live Ava Live, did a music video with them. That's how I found them. So I maybe it's for nostalgia's sake, I'm going to be excited about the first 2 albums.
A lot of people are. About at least 200 people are.
223 as of this morning.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now let's say
223.
this. Let's say there's 223 more. Pre-sales are about to sell out.
They are.
If you're a part of the second batch of 223 people who are trying to go to the show, you're going to miss your opportunity.
Hey, you better buy the pre-sale now because they are selling out. And
223 people can't be wrong.
exactly. And this is Guaranteed. I mean, it's already stated as a fact. It is the most popular date on the whole freaking
United
tour.
States tour that they're on
The whole
the whole
United
tour.
States month-long tour. This is the most important date.
Yeah.
Like
Don't believe me? Take a look.
Don't
Take
I
believe
a
me?
look.
swear.
Don't believe me?
Anybody
Take a
on
look.
Twitter that wants to get upset about how many bands are on the show, I know it's a lot.
That's why we keep dropping bands. We're trying to
We've
appease.
dropped a couple
It's
bands.
funny that people didn't get mad until it was like the least amount of bands.
Yeah, truly.
It was like 10.
Who adds bands to shows thinking it's going to
Dude.
help the show out? I don't know, you fucking dumbass. Like, fuck you.
know
We're promoting
anything
the show
about it.
harder than anybody else is on the whole fucking tour
I
in the
will
United
say,
States.
all Caustin's opinions are his own and not a reflection of the Myrtle Beach
Oh, yeah,
Show's
yeah.
collective.
I don't want to have to recuse myself, but we have been promoting the show so fucking hard.
It's been aggressive. Kind of hurts my feelings because, it's to see what's possible with show promoting and like people's engagement, and then want that for certain other shows that we have.
I'm with you with that.
It's like,
Yeah.
damn, it is so nice and affirming to see that that's capable of happening.
Hey, hopefully
God
this.
damn it, why doesn't it happen more often?
Hopefully this will be a good
Should we print a
precursor
banner
for the
that
next half
says
of the year.
at Myrtle Beach shows. This show brought to you by
We could.
Yeah.
fucking
My
Red
thought process is
Striping.
like it's set to be the second. I mean, it's set to be the first most popular show we've had of the year, right?
Oh,
but like,
It's lining up to be possibly bigger.
yeah,
Well, I already feel like it's bigger just because we have it at Brick House.
it is.
And that
I'm
makes
talking
it
about
feel like a
in terms
concert.
of people that have paid 100%, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
And like some of those people might not be into the other genres of stuff that we book because we do book a lot of different things.
Yeah, we're broad.
But I think there will be some other people there that'll be like, "Yo, I had no idea this was happening. This is cool," and they started going to our other shows as
That
well.
would be nice. We
what
do
I'm
have a
saying.
nice little, I wouldn't say cult following, but we definitely got a group of people who just go to shows because
Yeah,
we
just
have
because
them.
it's that.
And they all do a good job too.
Like I
Just
would love
random
for
people
every
to
show
share
that we've
stuff.
had since March to do as well as March 11th.
Yeah.
Has that happened? No. Am I upset about it? No, because the other shows have been fucking badass as
That's
well.
like, because it's something about new things are always more exciting, and when you capitalize on like a little bit of nostalgia too. Like there's
Yeah.
a mix between y'all. This is a show happening at Brick House for a band that never played this place. They were playing this place, different places 12, 14 years ago, whatever it was. They're coming back. You get fresh blood, old blood in an old ass venue that we've had forever. Like there's a lot of enticing elements about
Yeah.
it that I think it's gonna.
I think the rest of the shows we have.
I
the
don't want
rest
to
of the year do
speculate
well,
because
too.
at the end of the day, if 40 people are there, I'm
yeah,
content.
they could have forgot. They could have bought the ticket and forgot to show up. It's fine.
I'd do that.
220 people just don't. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they all die on the way to the show, and we're like, well, fuck. At least 40 people made it.
Hey, they paid the guarantee.
But
Yeah.
as of now, I'd probably say it's gonna be the show of the year.
Door deal.
And then, yeah, good stuff.
So My Children, My Bride. And then live on TBS, CM Punk makes his return to AEW Collision.
That's right.
Okay, but
Is he really?
Yes.
is it on TBS or TNT?
I think it's TNT.
What's fun is
Which they had TNT on all the TVs last time because all the rush hours were playing.
when I lived in Florida, I lived in Deltona, Florida from 2004 to 2007. I was my WWE consumption era. Also, the end of what I assume, not maybe the end, but my ECW era as well. And I really liked Sabu and CM Punk. Those are
that
two-
was WWE CW, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That earlier side of that was what I was used to like a lot. I had little action figures. I was beat the shit out of each other. And then I would like role play and do that to my brothers.
Oh, you like-
Pow, pow, pow.
That's interesting.
That
Jimmy,
explains so much.
I didn't know you watched any wrestling.
Jimmy is a Sabu guy.
He's a Sabu guy.
I did
He
not
was
know
on
that.
he was on the pay per view just the other day
He's
for
on
like
Double
5
or
minutes.
Nothing. he
like,
did a
bailed.
table spot and then he left.
Yeah, he was like,
Damn.
it was like special enforcer Sabu, and he came out and did the thing, and then he like did like a chair spot and a table spot, and then he like got hurt or something. He's just gone.
You know, I think what got me out of it was is my little wrestling memory is the Rey Mysterio match where he like actually got severely injured. I forget what year that would have been, like 6 or 7 or 8 maybe.
Not the custody
Right,
match
It was the one where like
with him and Eddie Guerrero for the custody of Dominic at
You know,
SummerSlam.
he
no,
wrestles
Eddie was
now.
dead at that point.
Yeah, I know. It's
Yeah.
fucking
This was
awesome.
maybe it was Chavo. That
Might have
match
been.
where,
Chavo
like,
was
he
like the
went
least
out
popular
like
one.
for surgery for a long time. He didn't recover for like 2
I
years.
do remember that. Do you know
Remember that?
who he had a match with? That day?
I don't remember specifically.
Me either. But I
That
do
was the
remember
era I was watching wrestling.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, I don't know anything besides that.
I don't really care for Rey Mysterio, WWE Rey Mysterio.
Sure.
I think his best years were that late 90s run when he was being like a world dominator, showing up in like ECW. And,
There's nothing wrong with that opinion.
WAR and all that, WCW and all that stuff. I think that was his best years. I think the WWE run, especially when he was champion, he was getting a lot of really cheap wins and not very, like, they were
Dude,
just
it's
like,
the
look at this small
369.
guy doing crazy stuff and always getting it going.
But that's like it's a really fun underdog story to attach to. It's like even though you're the guy on top, like you're still the little guy.
Yeah, but I didn't like
there's-
that presentation of him, and then with the,
I was like
he was always getting
9.
just like roll up wins. No, it bothered me. I was like,
you
no,
got him going.
It was cool.
You got him
I didn't-
going.
I will say I liked it because it was an easy thing for someone like me, impressionable at the time, to like attach to. It's an
No, I
easy,
actually-
it's an
it's
easy
fine.
hero to the story, you know. But I also was somebody who'd like, I was watching like title cards. That's about it.
I have nothing against you because I with your enjoyment of that. I was just saying if anyone were to ask me what my favorite era of Rey Mysterio was,
For sure.
It's the late 90s
It's the
run.
late 90s
Yeah.
era when he was a world dominating guy. And I think
What's he
it's-
doing nowadays?
He's still in WWE.
He's still in the Fed.
His fucking useless son with fucking non-organic heat. That's not real heat, guys. That's a fucking people of the crowd following a button. You guys know that, right? I'm sorry. I'm getting fucking hot.
He's getting hot.
But it's
I
not
wish I knew
real
what he was
heat
talking about.
when the
I have no
production
idea.
team is hitting the button and then the crowd is like in a almost an ironic way going, let's do the cheers because it's part of the show. That's not fucking real heat. The Don Callis thing Wednesday night, that's real fucking heat.
Oh my God, they did not. He got his words in, but it was booze the whole time.
That's real heat. Dominic
was real
Mysterio is
heat.
not real heat.
All right, say what's in your mind,
Anyways,
Andrew.
but
Tell us how you feel, buddy.
I'm just
like
saying,
it.
this fucking dude. Anyways,
Hey, but
I mean-
Rhea Ripley though.
I do like Rhea Ripley. The 4.5 star match at WrestleMania. I think that was like the only thing I watched her do this year, and I was like, hell yeah, fucking beating ass.
Yeah.
I enjoyed playing the video game.
Oh sure. Anyways,
SmackDown versus Raw. All right. sorry.
getting too heated.
Yeah, SmackDown versus Raw.
Okay, so
I would
let's
get
see.
on top of the steel cage and jump off.
Hell yeah.
Mankind over here.
Graves of Valor playing a reunion show. Florence Death Metal.
That's what I've heard.
So go ahead. Caustin, go ahead.
I mean, I was never around. If I was around when they were playing shows still, I was not around. But I heard they were coming back, and I decided to look them up, and I was like, yo, this is pretty badass. It sounds like
They haven't
Florence
released
Death
an
Metal
album
band.
since 2009.
Weren't they on Metal Blade for like a
I think
minute?
so, yeah.
Solarian Gate.
They have like some kind of connection to the band Through the Eyes of the Dead. It's a Florence deathcore band.
I've heard the name.
And then I think they also have a connection to that band like Thieving Coyote. They played with the Classic Struggle.
I don't
in
know Thieving
2017.
Coyote.
Second Mind Blow.
That sounds pretty cool.
Florence Death Metal, they're sick. They're really cool.
Is there a difference
Slow
between deathcore and death metal?
Caustin?
Dude, here's the thing. Death metal.
I don't know, actually.
I think death metal is more blast beats, and deathcore is more breakdowns.
The core is where the breakdowns come in.
Yes.
Yes, when you got core, you got breakdowns.
And a lot of
So
death
what are
metal-
y'all? What is hymns?
I think we're like a post death metal band, kind of influenced by 9 Inch Nails.
You like Stevie Nicks?
You ever heard Creed?
I'm
heard
more
that
of a
Stevie Nicks
Mudvayne
Creed
fan, like
crossover?
Hillary Duff.
Oh, for sure.
All right, so No Cure, also from Alabama. They're a hardcore band. They
Alabama?
put out a single fucking couple weeks ago called Parasite.
What's in the parentheses?
2 shots.
Damn right.
I didn't write that down. I remember it though.
You know what I was doing before I got here? Showing my wife that fucking music video.
Yeah, I didn't see the music video.
Come on, what the fuck? All right.
Sorry, dude. What do you expect from me? I just
I
watched.
expect you.
Isn't
What do you
Josh
expect
Allen
from
in
this
that
guy?
video?
Writing down in a journal the whole
Josh
time.
Allen's in the video,
Josh
as
Allen
well
does
as Josh's
homework.
twin,
Oh,
Zach
both
Allen.
the twins are in the
There's
video.
2 Allen twins.
Yeah, I know.
They gave me a
yeah.
birthday card one
Dude,
year.
I had
I'm
to do
still
the
thankful.
homework
They used to
to
stay at
figure
our
out
house.
which was which. I don't think I've ever met them. I think one
Here's
of them
easy for
follows
you.
me.
Zach just shaved his head.
Yeah, it's very easy.
Josh has their hair still.
Yeah.
I just sometimes I'll forget who's who, and so I'll go on their Instagrams and still not have an answer.
It was funny because
I
they
attach my own reality to it.
they stayed at our house. Both of them, they were friends with one of our old roommates, so they stayed at our old house a lot. and I did not know. I had met Josh, and I did not know that Josh had a twin, and so they were both there. And I was like, "Wait a minute, what the fuck is going on?"
I also did not know that Josh had a twin until like 2 years ago.
I was like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
Didn't Josh designed our
They did our McDonald's shirt.
McDonald's shirt?
Yeah.
Do you remember like the Tumblr
sells very
stuff
well.
that I used to post from Stowaway when I did my spoken word project? Josh designed those too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
my brother-in-law still wears his Stowaway shirt all the time.
Dude, really, Clay?
Yeah. Clay
That's
still
so
wears it all
fucking
the
dope.
time.
I've got mine
found
somewhere.
my wife's on the floor the other day.
I've been searching
just
for
full.
mine.
I have the sticker on my old amp. That's it.
I
right
would,
there, man.
if you send me the design, I would definitely print up a new batch just to
Yeah.
have some
You got-
personal.
I'll do a reunion show.
Can you get all the guys back together?
I mean, you pick the era. I mean, at a certain
Yeah,
point, he
which
could
era
do it
is
himself.
it? Yeah.
He could get
Is
10
it
more
me?
people.
All right.
We can get Gribble in on it. It's fine.
Yeah, he'd love to do it.
All right, so no cure.
No cure.
Badass.
Yeah,
Badass as fuck.
Yeah.
right on.
They're pretty sick. I'm excited. to see
Fucking
them.
crazy. Yeah, all right, watch. I know you listen to this. Are you listening to the song?
I've listened to the song.
Watch the music video. Here's a spoiler. They're kidnapping everybody. They're snatching you up, putting fucking plastic trash bags over your head. You're getting kidnapped. It's fucking badass. And you might recognize people in the music video getting kidnapped. I think they kidnapped all of Your Spirit Dies.
Oh, yeah. They deserved it, though.
They really did. They had it coming.
Speaking of Your Spirit Dies, they're also playing. They
What?
Are,
Holy what? They are?
The,
Get out of town.
No way.
a Greenville metalcore band. They put out an EP last year called Our Saints Drown in Ash.
That sucks.
Our taints drown in gash. That's what the new Tim's EP is called.
Our Saints Drown in Cash.
That is good.
What can you
Should I
say?
give you? I'm gonna give you information about. How much information do you want? I can go crazy, or I can go Caustin.
What,
on
spaghetti?
this.
You know,
Yeah.
You can go crazy or go
That's what
this-
Caustin.
All right. I'll work my way backwards. Your Spirit Dies. Fucking badass. Do you remember when I booked the bands called Realize
Yeah.
and Hope Sick?
yeah, I would think I was at
Tyler
that show.
Dorman is the guitar player and backup vocalist for Your Spirit Dies. He's lived in Columbia for 10 years. I thought he was from Myrtle Beach for the longest time, but he hasn't lived in Myrtle Beach in 10 years. Anyway, he's in Your Spirit Dies. Badass. Keegan, bass player, he's also plays guitar in a band called Dry Rot and was in
Also,
Unsettled.
former members of, I think, also One for All and small sections of Stress Fractures.
One for all.
Yes, and Unsettled.
And Unsettled.
There's another band
The
too.
first Windley show was with One for All.
Yeah.
They're dope. Holden is the other guitar player now. They were in Remembrance, which was Brandon, the vocalist's old band. The drummer I'm not familiar with if they just joined the band. But their members are from Columbia, South Carolina, and Greenville, South Carolina. And I went to their EP release show in February. There's 350 fucking people in there.
That was the skate park thing, right?
Skate park show.
Yeah.
I drove to Greenville. You know,
Furthest place on the planet.
WindleyManiac, we say.
How long did it take you to get out there?
Dude, I took a Greyhound, so we 26 hours straight. We didn't even stop.
You took a bus to that place?
Holy shit! I did.
You gotta keep your head held high when you're on a bus for that long. I'm telling you, man.
Whoa, it was kind of windy on the road.
Just don't let your spirit die.
Shit.
Hey, Tourneforte.
Dude, that was sick. That was sick. That was
call
sick.
him as
That
I
was
see
sick.
him.
That was sick. Wait, did you
I'm
have
dying.
anything with you that you had to stow away?
God, I'm dying. No. Oh, shit.
Dog shit. Hey, how's
I
the
got
show?
there and I'm like, hey, dude.
I
350,
got there and a kid started capping me.
yeah. 350 people, dude. Band was badass. I can go into more detail about the show, but I don't want to because I don't want to spend too much time talking about them, even though I love them all so much. They just released an EP, our Saints Drown in Ash, and their first EP was really good as well. I've been friends with Tyler for a long time. I think he's definitely the one of the band that I know the longest and the best. We used to have like a group chat, which is the same group chat that I got my Instagram and Twitter username from. And
What is that?
What's good, baby?
Okay, you can find you on Twitter. and Instagram. Okay.
WUTSGUDBABY.
That's
Took me
right.
on What's Good, baby. Anyway, in the group chat before the band, I released an EP or anything. Tyler's like sending lyrics, like and like riffs in the group chat. So like I went to like one of their first shows, and I think their first show in Columbia, which is crazy. And then right before the world shut down, we all remember, I saw them
Yeah, what
play
happened?
with Bathsheba. at some bar venue in Charleston, and holy frick, it was crazy.
That's wild.
But yeah, they're awesome. I guess they're from Greenville, from Columbia, from somewhere else as well.
They're from upstate.
They're really badass.
They're
And
an upstate band.
They just announced a tour with Zayo,
Yeah.
OG metalcore people. Really good band. Check them out, please.
So more breakdowns than blast beats.
Yeah, more and then.
Man.
Okay, and
Sorry
then-
it took an hour to get the mouth instruments.
Yeah,
Hey, you want to touch back on Maul?
yeah. So they're like,
So the extortionist from Idaho.
guess what, buddy?
guess
They
what?
had to drop off.
They
They're
dropped.
no longer
Oh, they're
on
not
the
playing
show.
anymore.
Yeah,
huh?
I'm not going to explain that whole story because they got fucked over.
They really did get
royally.
fucked over.
By some fucking airline is all I can really say.
Yeah.
They unfortunately
So
had
no
to drop
tater
off.
metal.
So go.
No
They
tater
lost
metal.
all of their equipment. So go check out their music.
Yeah,
Buy
they had a-
shirt or
there was
something.
T-shirts. and
Okay,
stuff.
so I think they re-recorded their first EP. I didn't. They have the Black Sheep, which it said it was like the 10-year anniversary, and I could have probably just looked at their Facebook.
I didn't realize they were that band that long.
But so I was looking, and they had that, and then I looked back, and their first EP was called Black Sheep as well, and it was all the same songs, except these new ones sounded a little more fresher production-wise. So I guess they re-recorded everything. So they got that going on. That came out last month.
Yeah, go check it out. Like I said,
Go check it out and I
Anybody
guess
listening,
help
go
them
buy
out
it.
if you can.
Yeah,
They
please.
need it.
So they're not playing,
Unfortunately, yeah.
but
They had to cancel the whole. They're not on the whole tour.
At all.
I really like that band name too. Always,
It's cool.
every time I read it, I fucked it up. Okay, so
Extortioner.
A Knife in the Dark from North Carolina. Where in North Carolina?
I think they're from Raleigh.
No, dude. I think are they
Greensboro?
from like Wilkesboro?
Where the
The fuck is that?
It's Raleigh. It's a Raleigh
They,
suburb.
I
Yeah.
think they claim Raleigh, right?
Okay, if they're playing Raleigh, it's from Raleigh.
They're a hardcore band.
Yeah.
They had an EP come out last year called One Way Needle.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You ever seen a two-way needle?
No,
They're the extra point.
I've heard Legend of Three-Way Needle, but I don't know.
Oh,
You're a three-way with a needle.
Three-Way Needle, yeah, it's crazy.
me, a needle, and another needle.
Yeah.
Needle Montois.
Wow.
So, you know anything about A Knife in the Dark?
Here's what I know.
Like a needle.
They're
in the
fucking
dark.
badass.
Here's what I
do
do
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
Their
that's
drummer
EP.
also plays for John
Genesis.
Owen's band,
Dull Morning.
Dull Morning.
Yeah, is the drummer Caleb?
Yes.
Okay.
Caleb X Hogue.
Yeah, Caleb
think
X
that's him.
Hogue.
Pretty
Cool
sure it's
person.
him.
So I know that Dull Morning also fucking badass. Let's be real.
But they're not on the show, so they can.
They're not on the
tuck
show.
it
Yeah,
away.
fuck them. So Jeremy White is the guitar player from A Knife in the Dark, and Jeremy White was also in a band called Dwell.
Oh, I remember them.
They
I have a
played
shirt
Myrtle
of
Beach,
theirs.
Rockin' Hard.
I have a shirt of theirs somewhere.
Jeremy was there.
Yeah.
He's like the
their
guy.
CD.
I mean, the other people are in other bands now, but Jeremy's also in another band. They're not playing, so who cares about that band? Anyway, Knife in the Dark is they're dope. I mean, I wouldn't say they're like straight up like hardcore.
Would you say they're North Carolina hardcore?
I would say they're North Carolina
Like Wilkesboro
straight edge
hardcore.
hardcore.
Can you give a
actually.
demonstration of what North Carolina straight edge hardcore sounds like?
But like generic.
But generic.
Not like that.
generic?
Yeah, generic North Carolina straight edge hardcore.
Not like A Knife in the Dark.
I got X's on my hands.
Y'all,
Y'all,
Bojangles.
y'all,
cookout.
Smithfield.
We have QT.
Oh shit,
Some parts have
Dale
shit.
Jr. I don't know anybody else in the band other than Jeremy personally, but Caleb is cool. I'm friends with him on Facebook. Their other band's cool, but their band's dope. I would say they're more on like the metalcore spectrum, not like modern metalcore that sounds like bands that wish they were a Linkin Park.
Okay.
But more like something like I can see you playing with like On Broken Wings or something maybe.
Means nothing to me.
What's a metalcore band you guys know?
No Metallica.
All right, you ever heard of that band 100th?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see them play with 100th. You know Counterparts?
Who? You mean Brandon Murphy on Twitter?
Yeah, I could see them playing a show with a band like that. Is like
Okay,
how
I
they
heard.
sound. They're fucking sick. Though.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
So, and Hymns of Blasphemy is also
Hey,
Hey,
Fuck
what
that
genre,
band.
dude? What genre are they?
Yeah, what are they?
I
Can
didn't
you
write
give a
down the
demonstration
genre.
of what
King
Hymns of
Top
Blasphemy
Rock.
sounds
Yeah.
like?
Can you actually get one in real quick?
Hey,
Come on.
It sounds like layered vocals.
Dude, get one in real quick.
Actually, yes. Since you got to
Vomit
do
in this
background
room.
vocals,
Go ahead.
Vomit in this room.
can you
It
give
sounds like
me?
this.
No, come on.
Give
do
me.
one real
All
quick.
right,
Just
here.
real quick.
All right, be raw. Be candid for a moment. Give me a 5-second clip of you doing vocals
All right,
in the
we-
booth.
we put
Like,
my
give me.
phone up.
It doesn't have to be
My phone-
legible, but
What?
I want you to make those
You
noises
gotta look
with
up
your
lyrics.
No, I was just gonna play the video. It's
No, don't play the
No,
video.
it's not gonna-
do it.
This
I'm
is
not doing
wrong.
it, man.
This
All right,
is-
now you made it weird. I'm scared.
No, come on.
Just like that, man.
That is on the album.
Yeah,
by the
and at
way.
one point I go, ha!
You won't do it.
I
won't do it?
I won't do the thing. I'm
Is
scared.
it because you're afraid that it's not going to be perfect?
Yeah, it's because I'm afraid I've been
Why are
sitting
you-
down
why
for
are
a
Well,
you-
no,
while.
Andrew can mix it. He's got the whole thing right there.
Dude, he's got
Keep doing it
Ableton.
over and over again until you get it right.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm
can
not
you-
doing it.
We'll do it to a click. I'll be the click here.
Trying to click on it.
It's just like that.
That was really
His
fucking
Blasphemy is
good.
not cool. They just recorded an EP.
Yeah. Well, it's not done yet.
Not done yet, but
It's going to be
We're
great.
working on it. It's gonna be cool. I'm really excited for it.
Hey, you know what they
It's gonna be a
say?
good set.
Big
Good-
things coming.
yeah. Big things coming soon.
Big things coming soon. Hey, I got a pre-announcement announcement.
Big penis coming.
Yeah,
penis coming.
we're gonna have exclusive shirts for the show.
How many songs you playing?
Do what?
How many songs are you going to be playing?
We are playing 5 songs,
Hell yeah.
not including the intro. We might play
Hell yeah.
solid 14 and a half minute set.
Dude, fuck
if I
yeah.
don't talk.
How many times are you going to say Myrtle Beach?
God damn it.
Or God damn it.
As soon as I say we're hymns of blasphemy, if
damn it.
somebody's moving, I'm hitting a god damn it.
Hell yeah.
Well,
If I
all we have
lay
to do- we
down
just have
like
to hit
last
that.
time, pick up a microphone, yeah, we're hymns of blasphemy. I turn around, somebody's moving. I'm like, yeah, it's be so much, yeah.
And then right when you get out the
I
damn
was-
it part, you just chunk.
Yeah, throw up. I hope I have a trash can on
I
stage
will say,
again.
do you have any stickers left?
Yeah.
Whatever trash can you bring up there, you should just
Slap some
slap
on
it
there.
right
Claim
upon
it.
I
it.
think I bought too many of those stickers. I've been trying to throw them away. Not throw them away, but I'm like selling shirts. I'm like, here's 5.
Yeah. I still
That's
have
usually what I
one.
do.
Buy a shirt. I'm selling in limited sizes.
Yeah, it's not like I have one that I printed
Yeah, I
for
want-
myself.
Oh, well, I'm not you, but you could buy a shirt if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I
that was
want
the
one.
joke chair.
You want one? I don't have one with me. You should have told me that.
I thought you
before.
took
I'll get
one.
one at the show. No, I have.
You owe me money. You owe me $20.
the $20
No, I don't
on
know. You
Cash
know,
App.
I
Cash App,
gave someone
Venmo.
$20.
No PayPal though. Fees too much.
I
Hey,
gave
but-
you $20 at the gym show. I remember now.
I don't believe that.
All right.
Yeah, that was
Show
more
me,
like-
show me the $20, and I'll believe.
I remember.
Yeah.
Let me
Hey,
hold
but
it.
if you do go to Tourneforte.shopify.com, you can pick up some t-shirts that Caustin's wearing right now if you guys all look over to your right.
Everyone's got that.
Yeah, check out this one. I love.
Yeah.
I've had to bully my
I love
3 of my
that
friends' bands this year to making shirts for my fucking fat ass.
Yeah, you're the
and
only
it's
person.
so
Yeah.
comfortable.
I'm glad, dude. They're comfort colors. It's in the name.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, they were
It
onto
feels so
something.
good. It looks good.
Anyway,
too.
Tourneforte.shopify.com.
All right.
4X.
And then Windley is also.
Who?
We're opening this bitch up. And
I think I've heard of them.
Listen, I know the rest of this show is
Intense.
intense.
Please
The rest
spare
of the show's
your,
like, whir.
please spare your
Windley's like,
tomatoes.
But listen. We're just 4 guys trying to have fun for 15 to 20 minutes.
Can I ask you a question about this Windley set?
Yeah.
We're playing the deep cuts,
Oh, please.
which I don't know if there's 6
I just
songs
found out who
available.
Lucy was. I just found out who Lucy was the other day.
We're
So-
playing another 15-minute song.
Okay.
We should.
That's such.
I wish we had it ready.
Is Garrett going
Gay?
to do
Yes.
his ad libs from Starving?
He should. Yeah, I think we're changing the set a lot. And
We should play Starving, though.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
think-
number one hit.
We're playing. We're putting Starvin at the back end.
That's one of my
Oh,
favorite
save the
songs.
best for last.
And,
Dude. I love that
guess
song.
You'll do it.
I'm starting for that song.
Everybody, come on, clap for the podcast.
Clap your hands, y'all.
Dude, you guys, the last show that Windley played, you had me hopping around. I'm too big to be hopping around.
Well, you be hopping around.
I was hopping around, and during your set, during that one part, you know what I'm talking about? You should have seen me.
Which part?
The part where everybody's like,
There's a lot of parts where Garrett tells everyone to jump.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
when
usually
when,
does.
when
It
the
was
coach
the,
when the coach says jump, you say how high.
It was the help me.
Help
yeah,
me,
yeah.
help me.
My fucking big ass is jumping. We're on a solid foundation. That shit's shaking. Man.
Yeah, dude.
There's
It's
pictures of
crazy.
myself. I said, God, please don't post this. Please.
It was great. Hey, yeah, by the way, if you guys weren't at the May 12th Windley show at Fresh Brew Coffee House in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, I'm just going to say it. Y'all messed up.
You
Y'all
truly
did mess
did,
up.
because that
You
was
messed
a
up.
dope show.
That was a phenomenal show. Nothing bad all night. It was a perfect show, I
so
think.
sick.
It's great. It was a great time. I had a good time.
Windley ruled. Freaking penalty box ruled.
Fallscape
A brevity.
was not there.
Fallscape had to drop off.
Yeah.
Brody was cool.
Yeah, it was a good show. But anyway,
yes. But Windley playing with some freaking metal.
We're doing it again.
Bands.
Yeah,
doing it
My
again.
first time playing with Windley.
Yeah, Windley's gonna be really good at the.
If you're a Windley maniac and you're not there, you're dead to me. And I'm going to piss on all four of your tires.
I'm not gonna lie. I love a Windley set.
Can I ask, as half of Windley, how do you guys feel about playing with these metalcore bands?
Yeah, how does that make your psyche?
I just
I think it's.
I'm gonna have a good time.
We're gonna have a good time
because we're playing first. And that's good.
You get in for free.
I kind of hope that people like because I don't know.
I think people will respect it, but I still think it's really, really funny.
I think
it was less funny when Tourneforte was also playing.
Now it's just fucking
now it's
hilarious.
That's full blown hilarious.
Yeah, because the Tourneforte, when we were on the bill for this, I unfortunately had to make us drop the show because I'll be out of town
for a good reason,
for solid reason. But when Tourneforte was on the bill, we were going to be debuting some LP2 stuff that is like way softer, way different than the stuff that we were doing last year. So it would have been kind of breakneck to go from us Windley. Like, there's not enough tempering to take you from us Windley to like Knife in the Dark.
Yeah.
We had Reviler with us at the last Tourneforte show, and that still made sense in a way.
Well, it was also only 4 bands.
Yeah, and we made it make sense by having the staggering that we did. Dude, when you stagger 2 soft bands up front and then just get punched in the face for the next 4 hours, like it doesn't really make those blows any easier.
Yeah. We're gonna play all the Windley songs and drop A.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Holy shit!
I just kind of think like there's gonna be there's gonna be a shit ton of people who don't.
There's gonna
know
be
us.
good people there.
Well, there's gonna be good people. There's gonna be a shit ton of people who don't know us.
Hell yeah!
And maybe they kind of indulge in the hardcore lifestyle, and they might just find us a little tad corny. And
I think
there
might be more people there that are into stuff of your genre or style than you think. Like a lot of people.
I'm not really concerned about it. I'm just saying, like, I know there's a lot of stuff in our songs that was created as a not as a joke, but as like, wouldn't this be funny in a song? And
yeah, dude, when you guys like bend over and spread your assholes during that one song,
it's kind of weird.
It's like it is really funny in a song, but I feel like the hardcore guys might try to like scratch and sniff.
Well, that's what I'm hoping for.
So.
I need some action.
I've heard a lot of people say, I've probably heard like 5 references this year to you guys sounding like a band influenced by the Descendants.
Yeah. Y'all ever heard of them, by the way?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Have you ever heard of them, man?
I've never tried to copy that guy's bass playing.
I think they sound like Windley. But there might be some fans of that band and bands of that style there. Yeah. And you might be surprised. You never know. But you know what? I'll be there.
Hey, who else is playing that show?
That's it.
Oh my God! So what is that? 6 bands?
7 bands.
No complaining. 7.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Minus
5,
extortionist.
6, 7.
Yeah. Still 7.
You know
what's
even crazier than that?
Damn.
Is Devin and Connor are playing 2 sets back to back.
Oh, it was gonna be 3.
It was gonna be 3 for Dev.
You're welcome.
2 for Connor.
Yeah, thanks.
Will Connor hit the Connor after our set, or will we be too tired?
Oops. Whoa.
Connor's gonna hit the Connor.
I hope he does.
He's gonna hit the Connor.
I want Chad to hit the Chad.
I'm pretty sure Chad's gonna hit the Chad. Chad hit the Chad in the studio.
Dude, in the studio.
He hit the Chad. He said,
Daryl.
Isn't it sort of just he said, Daryl, can you play that back? And then he went in the fucking live room and hit the Chad.
Isn't it just like the...
No, dude, what is it? It's so intricate, it's hard to even explain. But if you saw it and like Chad was a silhouette, you'd be like, that's the Chad. I know who that is. Just like if Connor was in a silhouette doing the Connor, you'd be like, that's the Connor.
That's Connor doing the Connor.
Yeah.
Damn.
Or Justin, you'd be like, that's the Justin.
I haven't seen the Justin in years. I've seen Justin, but I haven't seen like the move in a while.
I remember the Andrew Justin.
Oh,
the Andrew Justin was insane.
It was stupid.
At the house show that one time? Yeah. Whoa. That combo was like when the Power Rangers had the Zords that morphed. Holy shit. It was crazy.
I saw the Andrew Justin once, but I heard about it like other times.
Was it the one at Rockin' Hard?
Yes, I saw that one.
That was a good one.
That
was on video.
Yeah.
Your boy over there hitting the Caustin afterwards.
There's also the video. You speared one of our friends threw the dartboard at Rockin' Hard, and there's video of that too.
Damn, how hype were you?
You were like,
To
you were like, when he comes back around, I'm gonna spear him, and you did.
what band?
I was
band
during
was it?
Mashiba or something.
Are you okay? It makes sense.
Yeah.
I had seen them like so many times. I like knew the set.
You're like, hell yeah, motherfucker,
Yeah, you were like,
get
I
out
know
the
what
way.
you were like. I know what I'm gonna do this because this
Myrtle Beach
particular
jamming.
friend was just kind of he was doing his like he didn't really do anything. He just did like a mean walk back and forth. And you said when he comes back through, I'm gonna spear him.
Holy shit! You gotta tell me who it is later. That's hilarious.
It might take a minute.
Hey,
to
we'll
find.
have shirts, specialty shirts too.
Dude, what size? You guys got big sizes?
I got some big
I'm
sizes.
buying one.
Yeah.
I'll pay you right now. Cash App, Venmo, no PayPal.
That's
man.
Devin.
Yeah, but if
Devin.
you guys go to Tourneforte, that's my shop.
Yeah, Jimmy's got some
We
stuff.
actually accept
Wait,
debit
did I-
card
I
and
didn't even
credit
mention
card.
that.
We might accept
Jimmy's
the
in a band.
firm. Huh?
I didn't even mention that Hymns of Blasphemy
Who, me?
in Windley. No,
My blasphemy?
no,
Oh,
Devin of Blasphemy and Devin from
We're Eskimo
from
brothers.
Windley.
All of us.
Basically, we're going to have it show exclusive shirts
no.
at this show, limited.
What are they?
Well, you did mention that.
Did I say what it was?
What was that? House of
posted it.
Blues?
I wasn't
haven't
going to say
posted
it. I was going
ours
to say
yet.
you have to go to the show to buy it, but
Well, it's on the internet too.
it is. Check us out on Instagram.
We haven't put
Hymns of
ours
Blasphemy.
design out
The
yet.
Windley one is so fucking
I would
cool.
save it till
I
day
cannot
of,
fucking
honestly.
wait to wear it.
Yeah, there's a couple people that know about it just because like, hey, check this out, and everyone that I've shown it to is like, I'm getting one.
That
Well, you're
shit's
coming
I
to
would
the
hold
show.
it all till the show,
Yeah.
just because it's such a good sell.
One of my.
I have a one of one Windley shirt
It
that
does. He was wearing it yesterday.
I love it.
He did the robot on a red shirt, and it actually looks pretty cool. I
Yeah,
kind
I
of
did
like
all
it.
your white ink ones, and I printed off an extra on red. It was gorgeous.
I think I saw it. It looks cool. Yeah.
But I think that wraps up our 3 shows in June, which
Yeah.
are very important. Thursday, Friday, and a Saturday.
Yeah. So again, June
Friday.
8th, June 16th, and June 17th.
That's
Back to
June
back
for us.
weekends, man.
yeah.
We're
Then
Can we
busy.
take, can we take
move
2
on
weeks,
to
3 weeks
July.
off? 2.5 weeks off, I think, from that, and then
Yeah.
we're back in July.
Yeah.
Yeah, July.
So
July, July 6th. That's a Thursday at the DeVille. This is a Myrtle Beach show. This is a different show.
Okay.
At the DeVille Skate Shop, July 6th, Thursday, 8:30 p.m. show, $10. Drew Bear returns. Drew
Oh, my
Jacobs. He
boy.
returns
Holy
in
shit, what year is it?
with a full band now. Electric Pleasure. Devin.
Me and Connor are an Electric Pleasure.
Devin is in another band. And if you've never seen Drew Jacobs live, it's
Oh my
it's
god,
it's really fucking
he's
fun.
he's like one of the best performers I've out of everyone that you could see. Like he's such a good performer.
Really,
former
that's gonna be a
Windley.
crazy show.
He was in Windley
he
for
was
a
in
little
Windley,
bit.
He was.
was he really?
Yep.
He did.
a run with us.
Yeah, he
I'm
did.
gonna,
a
I'm gonna bully him to be in Tourneforte now.
he did a December show, and then he did a whole weekend run with us.
No shit.
Yep.
I'm gonna convince his
Who- is
ass to
anybody
do
else playing
something
that?
crazy with us. That'd be
Is anybody
fun.
else playing that other than the Devin and Connor?
Okay, so Drew Bear, Electric Pleasure, and then this band called Water Deep from Washington D.C. They're like a.
They're kind
Oh,
of.
you're talking about Electric Pleasure? Like any other people in the band?
yeah.
I think it's just.
it's a 3-piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just garage rocking it.
Oh, dude, at a skate shop, that's gonna be fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that Water Deep from DC, they said it was an emo punk band, and I listened to them. It's pretty much what it is.
They hit us up to play.
What does
that.
emo punk sound like?
It's like
This is a little more.
Get away from me, boy.
This is a little more like, I don't want to say straightforward, but I'm straight to the point as far as pop punk goes. Let It Burn and Hold Me Back were a couple singles they put out this last year. They had an album, Trust Issues, back in it's an EP back in 2020.
I'm gonna go bake pee pee.
You do that, and then
Enjoy.
Ocala is playing. They're a Myrtle Beach alternative rock band. They've been putting out some singles. They had another one, Ophobia, last month, and they were a 2-piece for a while, as far as I know. And now they have a bass player.
I think they're 3 now. Yeah.
Yeah, really. I didn't get to go to their last show. I saw videos though. It sounded really good, and I saw the cover set.
Yeah, their cover set
Dude,
was
cover
very good.
set was freaking bananas.
Yeah.
All right, sorry.
So
Yeah, they're really good. They've really made an impression on me this year. A good impression.
good.
Talked about
Yes, sir.
that.
So
Yes, sir.
I'll be there. And you should be too. July 6th, DeVille Skate Shop, and then July 8th at Fresh Brewed.
Coffee House?
Yeah, Saturday.
In Myrtle Beach?
Yes, sir. It's a Saturday show at 8 p.m. Also $10. $10 a new $5, folks.
It truly is.
Yeah, we adjusted to inflation.
All right, you guys
Get
going to have
over
to
it.
help me out with these bands. So we got Pleasure Island.
Yep.
So, Jimmy, did you book this
Pleasure
show?
Island. They're like college punk.
Where are they from?
They're from, I believe,
Carolina Beach?
Carolina Beach. Yep.
That's
So it's Wilmington, just outside beach side of Wilmington.
and
Like I was described to me as like just college punk, just kids having a good time.
Yeah.
You're a little younger, probably in their early 20s.
Middle Earth.
Middle Earth. I think Caustin knows more about Middle Earth
Dude.
than I do. I don't know what I booked.
Whoa. So at the last show that we had, May 20th, I was passing out flyers, and there's a new local kid that's been popping up at shows named Simon. And I gave him a flyer, and he was like, dude, Middle Earth is playing here? And I was like, yeah, man. Like, yeah.
all on the
Are they like
flyer.
popular? Because I didn't realize that I didn't know they had any fans here.
Yeah.
And Simon, being the kid that he is like, dude, they're so sick. I've skated with the guy a couple times. I guess it's like it was described, and the video that I watched was kind of like a power violence band, which that's not so straightforward as a hardcore or death metal. I don't even know how to really describe it. It's like super fast, super aggressive, super like, yeah, raspy shit, I guess. It sounds sick for what it is. And then, I don't know, the way that Simon described it, I knew, I was like, okay, if he likes it, I know what it's going to sound like.
Yeah.
It sounded exactly like I thought. It was dope. I don't know. I couldn't find any any Bandcamp links.
I couldn't
This is
find
a pretty.
anything,
This is a pretty.
They're like a newer band, I think.
grassroots punk show in the terms of these bands are just scrappy as hell. You know.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
We've got NC Dogs.
Oh well,
Put some respect on
I'm
their
gonna
name.
I'm gonna put respect on their name. NC Cum Dogs.
Come on, dude.
I didn't come on that dog.
Bleep that one out, man.
Yeah,
Jeez.
NC
Listen,
Dogs.
your reasoning was very much understandable
Yeah.
as far as where
Promoting
this
but
is.
we're on
yeah,
WindleyMania.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Look, all right.
Yeah, it's kinda R-rated
NC Jizz Dog.
Oh, is it
You guys,
NC?
ever,
Jizz
you
K9?
guys ever go to Costco and they still got that $1.50 hot
Cum
dog
dog?
deal? Well, they have a 50-cent upgrade. You can get the NC Costco Kirkland Cum Dog.
You ever
Yeah.
seen that movie Cum Dog Billionaire?
Oh man.
What,
Yeah.
does anyone know about this band?
I
don't know nothing.
I love them already, and I hope they have shirts.
Yeah, me too. I want a shirt that says NC
all I
Cum
know-
Dogs.
I hope they kill it, but I'm not searching it.
All I know is they're just scrappy punk. That's it.
Yeah,
hope they have
like
shirts.
a little
Picked up.
fast-paced, aggressive show for sure.
Because I will wear a shirt that says NC Cum Dogs, and,
And I'm gonna
like,
make it with Sharpie.
and just like nothing that explains that it's even a band. Just like
Yeah,
your
there's
shirt just
a-
says
That's
that.
my biker gang.
There's no
my
locals
church
on that
group.
show yet.
Yet.
Oh, yet.
There's
TBA.
talks. There's definitely talks, but I think that might be maybe one of our weirder shows of the year.
Yeah. We're toying the idea of throwing
Hey,
a
I'll cut this out. What's the local?
So, dude,
we're trying to bully
to
into it.
Oh,
bands.
Old
Fifth,
seven-
no, put
He's
some respect
15.
on it. He's plays drums. He's like been telling me for weeks, and I see him at shows. He comes out to all of them. He's like, I'm starting a power violence / grindcore band. It's like fast paced, tight tuned snares.
It sounds sick.
crazy.
It's pretty insane.
It's like
And I was like-
insane for their age.
I was like, okay, like you're just skipping steps, but I back that. Like, that's dope. I was like, you got to get this band member.
Should I cut this out?
No, you
No,
should leave it, but
keep
bleep
it.
out his name.
Yeah,
And his
because,
age.
because he is a minor. Yeah,
Yeah, bleep out his name and his age, and
I haven't
everyone.
met his parents yet, so I don't want anything like
Yeah.
weird or whatever. But
We
he's
haven't got
cool,
to kiss his mom.
He's
yet.
cool,
It's hard to tell.
or his dad,
Or come on,
he's
dog.
cool.
Yeah, I haven't came on their grandpa.
Yeah.
Dig up, Grandpa.
But at the show on May 20th, he was like, dude, like we finally practiced and we like recorded 2 songs like on my phone. And I was like, yeah, all right.
I wish we could practice and record songs at the same time.
It was just like taking
That's
a video of the
badass,
set. I was
though.
like, yo, like, let me
They're
see.
getting shit done.
Dude,
They're hustling.
they have a vocalist. Simon plays drums with like
too.
one of the tightest snare
Love
sounds I've
drums.
ever heard, and a bass player. I was like, yo, where's the guitar player? He's like, we don't have one. And
Sick.
I've heard some grindcore or power violence bands, and I'm like, this is dope, but I'm not like super into that. So I was like, okay, like it sounds good.
Uh-huh.
I don't really know, but all right. And I looked it up. I was like, grindcore bands, no guitar player. Power Violence bands, no guitar player. There's a bunch.
I guess if the bass is
And
just
they sound
cranks,
sick.
if they crank up like a big muff or some kind
Yeah,
of
you could
distortion,
get some
they're gonna.
Holy shit. He
it's
showed me
gonna
2
be-
videos of 2 songs, and I was like, this is some of the craziest shit I've ever heard from some Myrtle Beach band. And they're like high school kids.
Yeah. So we're
That's awesome.
We're toying the idea.
I would
Yeah.
love. Put them on.
Planting the seed.
Put them on.
I definitely want them on the
But
show.
anyway,
They're
that's
called
July
Spider
8th.
Remains.
July 8th is
July
like a fucking weird date.
A weird
for sure.
show. We'll
But
see how it
If we
goes.
add it, I think it'll be weirder in a cool way.
Yeah, I can't
So-
wait. He'll bring out skate park kids.
Yeah.
You can keep that or bleep stuff. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Just
keep that,
his
bleep that.
Bleep his name,
I'll bleep
bleep his
his
age.
name.
Hey, can you
please.
bleep this?
How? That's really controversial to say, honestly.
Well, I just had to get it off my
We've only
chest.
had that word appear on this show once.
Yeah, wow. It's a record.
And it was some guy on the phone. All right, so July 15th.
Called in just to say it.
Yeah, he's like, hello?
Yes, you're on the air.
Go ahead. Oh, Jesus. Dude. All right, July 15th at Fresh Brewed, Saturday, show at 7:30 p.m. Nice, and then $10 at the door.
What is this?
July 15th. This is a Caustin show, I believe.
At Fresh Brewed?
At Fresh, is it a Fresh Brewed?
I'm
or
pretty sure it's at Arcadia Studios.
Is it
buddy.
Arcadia? Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, I was like, you scared me. I was like, Jimmy, did I sign up on
I
that?
was like, what did we book?
Okay. Sorry. This is at Arcadia Studios, July
that?
15th.
Oh, it's over on Seaboard.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually really easy to get to. There's
right
plenty
across
of
from
parking.
Happy Glass, right?
Yeah, there's plenty of parking.
It's behind 1 hour heating and air.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
See all those
and
yellow trucks.
The
right
show's going to
behind
be a
that.
couple hours.
Yeah.
Not one.
There's good parking.
So
Great party.
let's see. We have a Circle Back
I've heard of them.
Charleston hardcore band.
First time playing here in 5 years.
Yeah.
Was that at the other show they played?
That was the last show they played was with Purgatory and Atonement during a quote unquote, I'm doing it air quotes, snowstorm. Where everybody else dropped off. And Circle Back drove from Charleston to play the show.
Where did that show?
Rockin' Hard.
Was I there?
Oh, shit.
I don't know. Eric Nielsen ran sound.
Oh no. I wasn't
Weird.
there. I was only at 1 or 2. He
That was the last
ran
time I think I booked
shows. He ran sound. How many times?
Yeah, like 3.
I was at another one. He ran sound at.
Leeway.
It was very weird. Maybe I don't know.
All right, sorry. Moving on. But yeah, 5
Anyway.
years. They haven't played here. They're really cool. Straightforward hardcore band.
We got that. Who else is on that bill?
Who else was on the bill either?
Circle Back,
Harm from Raleigh.
Well, Circle Back put out a single last December called "Consumed
remember the
Engulfed," which reminds me of burgers, Big Macs.
I'm so
That's what I
hungry.
do.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I do.
You
I
engulf 'em?
consume and I engulf them.
The hell yeah.
All right,
They're sick. I was
so
actually at their first show ever. Sorry.
Flex, whatever.
Harm from Raleigh/Atlanta.
They don't have an Atlanta member in the band anymore.
Okay, well, if they're from Raleigh, they're a post-hardcore band.
It's like
the
heavy
difference
parts with a little bit
between,
of
like-
singing, a little bit of clean singing.
Okay, you beat me to
Okay,
it.
well, they had a EP come out last month called. Now hold on to your hats. You're going to be here for a while. It's called "I Fear Only That My Rage Will Fade Over Time."
Damn. Say that again?
It's actually pretty sweet. I listened to it. And
cool.
what about Harm?
They haven't played in Myrtle Beach in a couple of years. I think the last time they might have played in Myrtle Beach might have been at
It was like an empty
Fresh
show at
Brewed.
Fresh Brewed. It was like 2 years ago.
Before COVID.
I think we had them post COVID once.
Post COVID, post hardcore. It works out great.
Yeah, dude. I'm big in the
but
post
this is-
linear. Yeah,
This is post country. This is my first time ever booking that band. I'm excited to see them.
they seem like really nice people.
They
And
seem like really
when
great people. We've
I
had a
know
lot
I
of
booked that
conversations.
last show they played here. Technically, I booked it. I ran a portion of it, but they were all nice people. I mean, those shows always at Fresh Food when that type of bill plays at Fresh Food. It's always a little hot, sweaty, a little chaotic, but like good folks, good set,
yeah.
good performers. Excited to see him in a cooler setting with Arcadia. So
Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
Candescent from upstate South Carolina. They're a metalcore band. They released an album in March, or an EP rather, called "Through the Eyes of a Stranger." Yeah. What
Yeah,
about
let me tell you.
Candescent?
First time I saw that band last summer.
Was it at that big show?
It was at the Backwards Youth last show ever at the house
Yeah.
in,
I heard of
outside
that.
of Charleston. And I was like, who is this? And
Rip.
Jose was like, yo, it's like some kids from the upstate. They're cool. And I was like, all right. They were cool.
Upstate Jose said that.
No,
Charleston
Jose Gonzalez, because it was Backwards Youth.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, they're like from my hometown area. They're cool.
Yo,
And I was
shout
like,
out him, by the way,
Shout out
because
Jose.
I've been
I
up
love
with
Jose.
him like last month to drop him off some t-shirts I did for him, And like he's still in the game.
Still in the game. Much love to that
Charleston's
guy.
going through some shit right now of trying to figure out how their scene works, but like they're still cranking out really good bands.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And
Show Me Mary,
he's in
so sick.
at least 2 really good bands still.
Right.
So shout out that.
But Candescent, they're like, are you ever listening to the band Knocked Loose from Louisville, Kentucky?
Oh, you mean Arfarf?
Arfarf.
I
Dude,
never.
dude.
The only time I listened to him was
Did you listen to their Coachella set?
Imagine
that,
if you were like, here's how I can
show?
describe it to you. Imagine if you were younger, you found out Knocked Loose, and you're like, I really like this band. I want to play something influenced by them. That's what it sounds like. It's not bad. It's good. Kids pop off to them.
They were. I won't go into the story, but I saw them at a. I was when I was working at the venue. They played with some other bands.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you know my
ADPR?
favorite lore about
Yeah,
this
yeah, I was there.
podcast is the unnamed venue.
Oh, it's House of Blues.
I didn't hear what you said.
Oh,
So, I don't know. Hey,
don't really
Caustin,
give a
what
shit.
shirts are you guys doing for the show again? I
We're
forgot.
doing the shirts.
Oh, dude, hell yeah! I can't wait to see those. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, that was like as a fan of the podcast, long time, first time. You know,
What?
As a loyal listener, I'm just like trying to crack the code. What venue is this? Let me guess. Dead Dog
I feel
Saloon?
like I've said it before because we did a I said it on the Dan Aykroyd. Remember?
I don't. I
Yeah,
was.
Yeah,
I
you
worked
did. You
for
talked.
Dan
You talked
Aykroyd.
about Dan Aykroyd for a long
I
time.
skipped that episode.
Was that
The
Dick's
one
Last
you were
Resort?
on?
Yeah, I skipped
I
that
wasn't on
one.
I only worked there for
I was drinking the fucking Skull vodka. I couldn't remember
yeah,
anything.
Crystal Head.
Yeah, Crystal Head. You know. Yeah. Anyway, is it Dead Dog Saloon?
Yeah, I worked at Dead Dog Saloon for 2 years.
Or is it
I
Suck
think
Bubba?
Bubba's Love Shack.
Oh yeah, Bubba's Love Shack. Yeah, great place. Anyway, ignore it.
Incandescent, they're cool.
I don't want to do. Listen, I don't want to do that ever again.
Heard.
So
Play Bubba's?
no, just
Yeah, playing Bubba's
I don't want to
sucks.
work at a venue ever again.
Heard.
So
Yeah, they're cool. Incandescent, not the venue. I mean, maybe they are. I don't know.
no, they
don't
were
know.
cool. They were cool. It was just,
Hell yeah, shout out.
but,
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
and then Pressure Falls. They're a Columbia metalcore band, and I was trying to find some shit from them. I think they're relatively new.
Yeah, I think
So,
they might have
yeah.
started in like the last 6 to 7 months, perhaps. I don't believe they have anything recorded.
That's a lot of months.
But
67.
my homie
Hey, how
Michael
old are you, buddy?
sings in that
Oh, I'm
band.
529 bucks.
And he plays drums in another band that I have that we just announced a show for today.
Mhm.
But they're from Columbia. Yeah, straightforward like metalcore band. I think they're cool. They kind of. I've been told they sound like Alpha Wolf.
What are you doing?
It's a band from
What is
Australia.
this?
Never heard of Alpha Wolf, but I think Pressure Falls is cool.
Right on.
I think I just.
So that was July
I think I smell
15th.
it.
Next day. Well, never
smell
mind.
it?
I thought it was July.
That's not right.
Wasn't there a show July 16th?
That's crazy. Only crazy people book shows on July 16th.
All right, so
This guy's wild.
just shut up. July 29th, Saturday at Fresh Brewed.
Where?
I
that?
booked this one.
Devin
I
booked,
booked
all
this
right,
one.
Finally, Devin actually booked a show.
Damn, finally pulling your weight.
Thank God.
All right, let's see. July 29th at Fresh Brewed Saturday show.
I had to wait
at,
for a band that was good enough.
Yeah, I see how it is.
He was
8
waiting for the AKA. That's
Yeah.
why he was like, I want a formerly known as.
Starts at 8 p.m. It's $10. Blight Moth. Let me say that correctly for the first time ever. Blight Moth.
I think you meant I think you meant like
Monocopsis.
Monocopsis, or was that Nowhere?
Nowhere.
Who were they before that?
I have no idea.
Something else.
My introduction to them was
Caustin knows
nowhere.
this.
Yeah, Nowhere.
No, I think it was Nowhere.
But they're a band from Charlotte right now, and they're like a progressive rock band. But they used to be locals here in Myrtle Beach, and yeah, same with me. I saw them the first time as Nowhere, and
At Fat Cat?
Yep.
at Fat Cat,
Yep.
yeah.
They
It
rocked
was their
my socks
second
off.
show.
They are so creative.
Yeah,
They're
It makes
doing
no
alt rock
sense.
or prog rock or whatever they're doing nowadays. Like they're doing it in a very fun, creative way. It's not just like cookie cutter.
They're always
Same
a cool
shit I
band to see.
expect.
Yeah,
They have a
do-
guitar.
Yeah,
dude.
They have a
Yeah,
guitar now.
literally.
What the fuck?
I think the first time I
Blake
saw
plays a
them,
guitar.
the first time I saw them, they were like, "This is our second show." I was like, "Are you fucking serious?"
Yeah, that's
Didn't
sad.
Blake learn how to play keyboard for that band?
I think so.
That's so
crazy.
fucking cool.
That's commitment.
but that'll be cool to see what they're up to nowadays. Yeah, I saw Monocopsis a couple times too.
Good folks.
Yeah, good people.
Good
They let us
guys.
stay at their house while we came through on a weekender
Oh, right.
last year.
And then we have Stank Face from Columbia. They're a funk hop band.
Oh,
Funk hop.
Should be more of a
I
stunk hop band.
I haven't heard anything from them. I was trying to find videos. Maybe I didn't look hard enough. But Devin, Stinkface.
I just know Nick Vlandis is in that band, so they're cool. So they're
one of the
automatically.
Vlandises.
Yeah.
We were.
Remember Nick Vlandis?
You remember
Yeah.
Nick, you know Nick Vlandis?
Hell yeah.
I haven't seen
Well, I
him
know
forever.
Angela's. Fun fact: Angela has a feature on our new record.
She does.
Oh, right on.
Not a credited feature, but a
Guitar solo?
liner notes feature. Harmonies.
Oh,
Yeah, she got some vocals on there on our record. But Nick kicks ass.
sweet.
He's way too talented at
Yeah,
anything
I-
he
Talented.
tries.
He's talented as
That's
fuck.
mainly why I remember him, because he fucking played everything.
He did play. He played
Did
everything
very well.
We got these guys stretching.
Yeah, listen, we're getting there, folks. All right. Oh, you guys go piss.
He's got to
Devin.
drain the lizard.
Devin, Hyperloops is also playing there
Hyperloops. Yeah, we played with them in Wilmington at least once. We had to play with them twice.
twice.
But they're really cool. They're really fun to watch.
They're like a psychedelic sort of rock and roll band.
Yeah.
They have.
Yeah.
I played their song "Hollow Minds" on one of the Bands and Pals episodes. They're a really fun band, and I remember like imagining them playing at like Island Bar and just like having them opening up and letting like sort of the locals who go to Island Bar and not shows kind of experience
Yeah.
them, because I feel like they would have gotten a lot of feedback and had like
They're a band
people
that
stick
could.
around.
They're a band that could like play easily like at Boathouse or somewhere.
Sure.
And just have like people go nuts for them.
Yeah. And then Orange Doors, they're a psychedelic rock band from Charleston, and I listened to their album Slap Happy that came out in 2020, and it is as advertised of psychedelic rock.
They got a tuba player.
Dude, Orange Doors is sick. Have you ever seen them live?
I haven't seen them yet, but
Dude, Head High played with them
Really?
wow.
in Charleston at the Hive. Well, I guess it was Ladson, but it's outside of Charleston. And they opened with like the King of the Hill theme song.
Nice.
And I was like, yo, this is fucking crazy, you know? And then they played the rest of the set. I can't remember the song title names, but they're a good band. If they're the same as they were 8 years ago, you're going to love them.
I'm really excited for that show.
Yeah.
Dude, the flyer has been talked about a bunch. Whenever we dropped, everybody's like, oh my God,
Everyone loves that flyer. That is
flyer's so
at,
freaking cool.
If you want to look at that guy's art, that is at w.m.bryan, Bryan. He's got a lot of cool artwork.
Did you
like
get that art?
Yeah.
Like, man,
I
Brian.
saw
Brian
like
with a Y.
yeah. I
Oh,
saw
yeah.
some.
Why did you spell your name like that?
I saw one of his other
guessed.
flyers, and I was like, all right, that's cool, and it kind of fits because they're all kind of like weirder bands. I was like, they got weird art, weird bands.
That's
works
the
out.
thing. That's the thing. I can tell it was a Devin's. If Devin has commissioned someone to make art, because it is usually something very obvious. So I was like, oh, it's weird and it's got a moth. That's
Yep.
what everybody
What's
said
the
to
moth holding?
What is it? I don't know. What is it holding? I don't
He's
remember.
holding a cocoon. I'm pretty sure.
Cocoon, dude.
Oh, nice.
Because and this was like rapport with like me and the guy the artist. I was like, how about like moths and like cocoons since they're a new band?
Yeah, but you were like you texted the guy probably like, yeah, I want a weird poster with a moth because the band's moth.
Devin actually said, hey, have you ever heard of the Mothman?
Well, because then we have these
No,
shows.
it was his
like
idea to
Mothman.
incorporate moths. I said, yeah, man,
okay.
go for it.
Well, then the Windley poster for Spider Bucket. It was just like, yeah, can we get our guy and then put spiders on it?
Yeah,
I picked up on that theme. Yeah, when y'all have
Yeah, I was
flyers
like-
you're looking for, you're like, can you take our guy and put him in this situation?
Yeah,
That's so
take our
funny.
guy
And it
put
works.
Put him in the.
Hey, it's we're playing
a
around
summer
Christmas.
show with Spider Bucket. Can you have him
Have our guy with
hang out with some
Christmas presents?
spiders?
Yeah, yeah.
But he's having a good time because they're friends.
Ultimo Windley, by the way.
Ultimo Windley
He's a
is the
good guy.
guy's name.
He's a good guy.
Is it what?
He doesn't know any English. so he can't
Ultimate
really-
Windley?
Ultimo Windley.
Ultimo Windley?
Ultimo? Like Nissan Ultimo?
Maximo Windley?
Sure.
Nissan Maximo Ultimo Windley?
Nissan Maxi Pad Windley.
July 29th again.
God, we're still going through it?
Yeah, baby. We're
Thought I
almost done.
peed long enough.
We're almost done. All right.
This is a whole feature.
That's it
Can we
for
play
that
a
show.
game
It's gonna be
after
fun.
this?
Yeah, if you want, man. July 30th. This isn't a Myrtle Beach shows, but it's a show happening on a Sunday.
Oh yeah, that's right. The
at
circuit people
at
have
7 p.m. at Arcadia
yeah.
Studios, $10. Nag from Atlanta. Have you guys ever heard of Nag?
I listened to
Nope.
both of these bands when because we were reached out about this show. We couldn't book it though. I listened to both of these bands. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, Nag's really good. They had an album come out this year called Human Coward Coyote.
Howard.
It's really, I
Fire.
think it's a good album. And then a band called Corridor from Croatia.
It took me a long time to
Whoa.
find them,
I did.
but they were
Point
pretty
that
cool.
out on a map for me.
Croatia? Oh, it's easy.
Where is it? Is it
Next to
is it like near the
Crouton,
Baltics?
Huh?
Is it near the Baltics?
It's over yonder.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Slavic?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Pertning or
Is
something.
it?
I don't know. Throw a dart and map. You're close.
And Circuit, of
where
course,
are they
is playing.
from?
They're from Myrtle Beach, apparently.
Dude, they're Burgess Charlotte Punk.
Burgess.
Yeah, Burgess.
And then Relief from Virginia Beach. I couldn't find anything from them because
It's just buzzwords. It's hard to find bands.
Yeah.
Dude, I am such a proponent for like Google friendly band names or string of phrases that are a little Google friendly.
always
That's the
have to-
only reason we have a dumbass band name is because it's the only thing that pops up when you try to Google it.
I thought it was because you spelt it wrong.
No, it's because I had to make it Google friendly.
Oh, the
it
truth
is
comes out.
close to a word, but
That's a deep cut.
if it was that word, it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Windley, yeah, goddamn right, I can find it, or I'm gonna find Wikipedia
that
pages
was
of
that
like.
was totally the idea. We
Of
should
course.
name the band Windley so people can Google us.
Of course. I hate to say that is actually the reason why our band name is what it is. It's insane, but
But yeah, Relief, Circuit, Corridor, and then Nag. All one word bands. That's pretty sweet. All right, so this was announced today, technically, right?
Yes, sir.
August 12th. It's a Saturday show, also at Arcadia. It's 7:30 p.m. and it's $10. And we have Manhack
whoa.
It's a good
from
name.
Atlanta. They're a deathcore band. They put out. This was kind of confusing. They have like 2 albums on their Spotify that have different names, but they're the same songs. One was called Welcome to Firestone. One was called A King Without a Country, but they were both the same songs. One had an extra song. But Caustin, Manhack, do you book this show or was this Devin?
Actually, the Deathcore show is a Jimmy show.
Oh,
no,
No,
unfortunately
sorry.
not.
So, Manhack the band. Where do I start? 2014, my last band. Well, not last band. One of my old bands, American Burden.
okay, I'm going to say which one.
Yeah, which one? Truly, American Burden played a show in Charleston, booked by Paul J. Taylor Jr., aka
doesn't
Charleston.
respond to me on Facebook Messenger.
Dude, that's the hardest guy to get in contact with, but I love him so much.
He does. He's got such a legacy.
He booked the first show I ever moshed at. Swear to God. Anyway, so we played a show with a band called Face All Fears. They were like a band like in that same realm as.
No,
like,
I saw them at Woody's one time.
I booked that.
Yeah.
They were. I booked them twice. They're in a band the same realm as like 100th, Counterparts, stuff like the Ghost Inside, stuff like that. They were sick, and they stayed the night at my house. Well, they're already asking, like, yeah, you know a place we can play in Myrtle Beach? And I was like, yeah, I'll book you, and you can stay at my house. And then I asked my mom, I said, hey, I told these people they can stay at our house because I was still in like high school, and I was like, can they stay at the house? And she's like, I guess. I was like, oh, I could have asked this years ago. But so they stayed at my house. And, we hung out for like a weekend because they played in Myrtle Beach, like on a last minute show type deal. I booked them again later on in the future in Myrtle Beach. But when they stayed at my house 2 times, we hung out. We went to Waffle House, we went to Taco Bell. And Thomas, the guitar player, was like showing me his solo project.
I thought it was
Manhack.
Damn. All right, go ahead.
Manhack 2014. And 2015, I think, they came out like a full band. 2016, like it popped up in Facebook memories the other day. He tagged me in. I told him to come play Myrtle Beach, and he finally hit me up. They're a deathcore band. I don't know any of the other members of the band personally, but Thomas is cool. I booked him 9 years ago.
Have you seen their website?
No,
They have a
I've not.
website?
They have a
I've
very
seen
nice
their
website.
Instagram reels.
Yeah.
They're all over that, like white on rice. They're cool. Is the website cool?
The website's very nice.
I'll have to check it out. Is it manhackofficial.com?
I think it's manhack.com.
Okay, even
Damn,
cool.
they
when
got
are we
it.
gonna get .coms?
Yeah.
I gotta
What
get
the
dot-
fuck?
I gotta
got
get, I gotta
band.
get dot .biz.
I'm gonna get .gov.
Mine's .com, dog.
Yeah, .com.
Yeah, they're
Dot
cool.
band.
I'm excited to see them play. You know, it's also something that's also funny. I have a friend that I met through Strongman that lives in Texas, and like 8 months ago, he posted a video of him working out, and Manhack was playing in the background, and I was like, "Yo, is that Manhack?" And he was like, "Yeah, how'd you know?" And I was like, "That's my friend's band," and I told him, and he was like, "That's so fucking cool."
That's it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then Severed by Dawn, they're a
Dude.
Columbia deathcore band.
They are bumping right now.
And they had a single come out this year called Beyond Recognition. Severed by Dawn?
Served by Dawn. I met most of the band at a show in Columbia, but John, the guitar player, used to book a lot of house shows in Charleston, and he books house shows in Columbia now. They're like a straightforward deathcore band. I mean, John's cool. Ken, the vocalist, is cool. I think they got Alex and Edward. I'm really bad with names, but they're cool. I'm excited to bring them. They just like went on a tour called the Nuck If You Buck tour,
Hell yeah.
and the tour flyer
Was it the
was
Buc-ee's
like
logo?
Bucky from Bucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bucky, the titular Bucky.
But it was like that. It was like in the form of that meme of the guy like reaching back and punching. So it was like Bucky. It was
Fuck yeah.
hilarious. They went to
Buck,
Texas.
yeah.
They like stayed in tents and stuff. It was crazy. It was fucking intense.
Shit's intense.
Dude, they should create
was.
something that like is like a tent, but is like permanent.
Like
You
a
know what
home
I'm saying? Kind of like a I don't know,
hotel.
like
A van?
What is that? What did you
Hotel?
say? That's,
house?
I don't know what
Hotel?
that is. What is that?
I don't know. Anyway, they're cool.
I don't know. They should make something that's like that.
They should.
Okay, so Box Ghost, a North Carolina deathcore band, they had an EP come out in 2021 called Unholy
They're from Wyville.
Demise.
That's exactly how Mitchell sounds.
Wyville.
Mitchell sounds just like that.
He really does.
Yeah. Big. I remember. I don't know why I remember this, but I remember he's a huge AFI fan.
Oh yeah, big time.
And we were hanging out at someone's house, and he like AFI dropped a song, and he was about to have a fit. He's like, I gotta listen to this right now, and he like ran outside on the phone. It was pretty intense, but yeah, I saw them at Island Bar, and it's a lot of fun. Box Ghost.
They're cool. I mean, they're basically. I mean, I don't have any locals on the show. This is my first show without a local, I think. But they're basically my local because Mitchell's in town so often and has been for years.
Yeah.
They're a cool band. I'm excited to
I
have
like
them on
them.
that show.
I'm excited to see them again.
Mitchell's cool. Never had any problems with him.
And then Blood of a Saint, Charleston, guess the genre,
Metalcore, deathcore.
deathcore.
I'll be
Yeah,
damned.
dude. Why is everyone so fucking dead during these
So-
genres?
I want a live
Why
chord.
y'all like romanticize death in that genre? Costing. Explain yourselves.
Yeah, explain the genre.
Do I look like a deathcore guy to you, dude? I don't freaking
the
know.
bald head. I don't
just-
know. That's scary.
Oh, yeah, this guy. I just moshed to it, man. I don't fucking know.
Dude, I just moshed. I don't
What
feel.
about? I couldn't really find much on Blood of a Saint.
No EP yet, but they've been a band for a while, but I think this is like
It's like
the
the real
resurrection of the
attempt.
band, huh?
Yeah, it's like their real attempt.
Their
this
real
time.
attempt, yeah. And Michael, the vocalist of the band Pressure Falls, playing July 15th at Arcadia Studios, is the drummer of this band.
Oh, I see.
And the vocalist, Jordan, was the old guitar player from a band called Enter. And my first ever show out of town was with his band in Charleston 10 years ago.
Wow.
And now he's playing in Myrtle Beach, which is really cool.
Let's fucking
Everybody
go.
else in the band, I don't know. I've seen videos of them playing live. Sounds cool. And so we'll see.
And then Strike Face from Charleston, they're a hardcore band. They had a single come out last year called Diss Track. Strike Face.
Nice.
I don't know what the name's from. I've known Gunner, the vocalist, for 10 years.
10 year?
Yeah, from Charleston, going to shows in Charleston, going to
Yeah.
shows and
You
stuff.
did so much stuff 10 years ago.
Dude, I've been around. But the reason
doing
you
between?
might ask, why is there 4 deathcore bands and 1 hardcore band on this show?
Yeah, why would you ever mix those?
Yeah, who the fuck does that?
Why would you? What are you thinking?
The guitar player, Marshall.
Oh, that's ironic. Can I guess what they play through?
Dude, if
I
it's a
guess-
Marshall,
can
that's insane.
They have a son.
I think it's a PV, right?
Gibson.
But anyway, his old band from like 10 years ago played with Face Off Fears, and he also met Thomas, and I knew they were friends. And I was like, yo, you want to play the show? Thomas is coming through. And he was like, yes.
Connected dots.
So I added him on.
You're a little
there,
like a little hitch yourself, aren't you?
yeah.
Connected.
Connecting, man. But
Getting the girl for Kevin James.
yeah, breaking out into hives, chugging some cough syrup.
That's a joke for the people.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah.
So that's all I know as far as I know. For,
Jesus Christ. Can we do plugs now?
show. What happened to your game? I thought you wanted to play a game. What happened to that?
Yo, what's the
playing?
game? Hit me.
You
got
wanted to
anything?
play,
You
the
wanna play a game?
I don't know. You ever play
Well, all
like
right, so go on.
Go Nuts?
No.
I implore you.
Oh shit. Well, I was going to say we talked about the shows a lot. Can we talk about the collective and the idea for a second?
All right,
go ahead.
first I gotta ask, how long have we? How far?
Where
in
we
are
at? Where we at?
2 hours.
Jesus fuck.
Well, we usually do 3, so I mean.
Let's fucking go 6 hours or nothing. This is part
This is a
one.
telethon.
This is part 1.
This is a
yeah, just
telethon.
tune
Yeah,
in.
so I'm so pissed no one's called in. I get a lot of
I'd love to
spam
do-
calls.
I'd love to do that.
Well, the good thing is this one didn't get lost. Remember last time?
Oh, now it's gonna happen.
Shit.
Well,
I would just walk out. I was like, never mind, I'm not doing an episode.
Sorry. I apologize.
I would be totally willing to do a 10-minute episode for this week if it
Just like,
crashed.
Yeah, show's crazy. Let's come out. Myrtle Beach Show's Instagram.
Yeah.
Right, buy a ticket.
What was the idea? What
Yeah,
would
what's
you,
your
what did you
idea?
want to say?
Oh, I was just saying, like, it's really cool. Like, again, reiterating our previous episode in March. This is an idea in January, and seeing how consistent things have been.
Yeah, when did we come on last? When
March.
was the last?
When did we
were
come
Right,
on
it was like
last?
the week after the gym show, I think.
Yeah.
That was ambitious as hell.
Yeah, the gym show was good.
Gym show was good.
And so we
Things
were
have
like,
been
what's
good.
Funny though is when we came on at the time, it wasn't as collective as it was now because that was like the very tip of it. That was like the
Yeah.
very beginning
Very
of like, I
tight
guess
around.
this is working.
That was already booked before we put the collective name on it, I
Yeah,
think.
all three of our shows had already been separate at the time, or
Yeah.
January.
Yeah, because
January
you had the
and
one,
March.
then I had the one at Brick House.
You had
Oh,
yours
yeah.
first with the
Yeah.
Yaga.
Oh, yeah, it was
and
right,
then
it was
it was
right.
that circuit Caustin show, and I guess we came on after that
Like the week
But,
after,
like,
I think.
with the anticipation that it was all going to work. But like shows that we've had since then, April 1st, the 2 May shows, the cover show, the shows we've got coming up in the next 3 weeks, like they've all been moving, and our Instagram is like at 500 people or 550 or something like that. Like we're approaching 600 people regionally who are following the shows that we're putting on, and we're getting recognized like name wise, like, oh yeah, you guys are the guys who are booking shows in Myrtle Beach. Like I'm spending the past few weeks booking tour stuff for Tourneforte, and in the dialogue, I've been working with a lot of collectives who are kind of in the same boat that we are with the way we go about shows. Like, hey, you're going to hear no more than you hear yes, but when it is yes, they're going to be good shows. And I've, had these dialogues open up, and I'm just like, yeah, I also book for a thing in Myrtle Beach. And they're like, oh yeah, I've heard of that. I'm like, weird, crazy, because this is very fresh. But I mean, if it goes good and it's spreading the word that like good things can pop up in this side of the state, that's pretty sick. I didn't expect it to be that kind of quick of a turnaround.
I like how we kind of like very quickly set expectations and guidelines for ourselves.
I have very high expectations for what we do, but
Well, I'm
that's
saying
'cause
it's like, oh, we're not booking multiple shows.
we're not doing
throughout the month. Like,
guarantees.
We make them all
Yeah.
count.
and
we make them all count. We promote them hard as fuck as we can. You know?
My thing is, I feel like what I bring to this is the way I try to treat the band I'm in. Is like I have very high expectations, and everything that we do, I try to make incredibly intentional because right now that's super important to me. That like if we're gonna be seen by 20 people, I want to make sure that the 20 people walk away in a positive favor.
Yeah.
So everything we do, we think about. And with the booking stuff that I've done at Fresh Brewed before this stuff is kind of trying to apply it, but not knowing how. But then like now that there's a crowd there, it's like, okay, now I can have that apply to this because the support system is there between y'all and then the people who are just trying to get out and do
Right.
something other than go to a bar. Like,
This will be our first
it's been
time.
very, very nice.
Like our shows in June, 2 of them are gonna be our first time as a collective not having one member there
yeah.
at 2 shows back to back.
Yeah.
And
All 3 in June.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
wait, what?
Oh
I
yeah,
know.
you'll be at.
I have work obligations on all
Oh,
3 shows in
shit.
June.
Fuck. The
But-
3 most important shows of our fucking
the entire year.
thing
But
is
I
so
think-
far.
I only missed one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting my
Dude,
3
but
in for the year.
3 for the year. That's gonna be crazy.
It's going to be all the ones I could possibly miss.
yeah,
I
I
have
think-
to do it all at once.
It's gonna be really like I don't know. I'm like really excited.
I will
about
say
it.
it's for a fair reason. It is strictly a financial decision. It does require me to be out of state. It is what it is.
Support
It's
the
an
alternative.
opportunity I can't not take due to personal benefits and band benefits. Like something I got to do just for the hope of it being good. And it pays.
I think we'll be
really well, so I
okay.
have
We'll
to.
FaceTime you.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I'll FaceTime you during Darius Rucker.
Yeah,
and then you
please.
guys show me Mall.
I don't know. I think the past couple shows we've had, the shows we've had so far this year, I'm seeing the same faces, but I'm also seeing new faces every time.
Everyone's bringing. I don't know a goddamn person who walks in our shows, but like, I gotta tell you what I really appreciate, and I'll keep it brief, is I don't know if I'm just good at this part of it or if it's just my personality that people are being receptive to, but like I'm super into the community side of it, just like picking on people or like just being like, hey, I remember you, like, hey, what's the thing, or like
Yeah.
there's kids who come up there like, want to get stamped a bunch. And I'm like, cool. We're now connecting this as like, you're willing to open up a little bit to me to be more yourself and be silly. And I'm just some guy who runs door and book show. Like, I'm nobody in the world that you're in, but you've now attached that, oh, if I go to this thing, I'll see this guy and I can have a funny moment.
Right.
Or something connect the dots there, you know?
I've been having such a good time at the shows, man.
Like all of the
fun.
fresh brewed ones, like we got people coming out who have no fucking clue who's playing, but they're just coming out because they know it's something to do. It's a show. It's a good time. Like they're going to at least have a laugh or something like with a good friend group. So if anything, we're just facilitating like the YMCA experience of the shows.
That sums it up, honestly.
Like it doesn't matter at this point. I'm glad we have this audience because the thing about Myrtle Beach that blows my mind is people support bands really well suddenly. I noticed that with the Tourneforte shows we did last year is people buy merch, people will pay the door price, people will like watch your set front to back. They'll stick around and the crowd, in our experience, only gets a little bit better through the night. Like it doesn't go where everyone's there for the first band and then they leave by the last band. It's like it's reversed from what we've been used to. It's like a concert mentality of everyone's here to see the last band, but we don't know who the last band is. So we're just here for the show. And that's been a bizarre thing to see at every show so far. It's crazy. And people are crazy.
And when I feel like every couple of weeks we're like, all right, we're closing the booking calendar until this date now.
We're about to be in 2024. We're like 2 months off from 2024.
Yeah, we literally just closed it like 3 days ago until October.
It's crazy.
So 2024.
My band's only been able to play one of them.
Yeah. It's
That's how booked we are, and it's
so fucking crazy.
The whole point this started was because we were stepping on each other's toes too much with shit going on in town, and there were too many people being like, fuck, I want to go to the show, but there's this other really good show happening. So we like cleaned up our strains of shows happening and just funneled it all into one place so we could, you know, make sure that if there's an audience that wants to see something, we're not fucking them over by putting something else up somewhere across town.
Right.
Like we're really tacking these shows saying like, all right, this is the only thing happening this weekend that we know of that isn't like something random at Gator Tales or something that you could go see in a gig world. Like this is all we got. And so we've kind of like bottlenecked people to come to shows and have something to do. I don't know. It's been really good.
Caustin's standing up.
Hey, when you're up there, you should yell.
Right here?
Yeah,
Yell.
Get one in. Man.
I can't hear you.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
I don't know. My butt cheeks fell asleep, so I had to stand up.
But yeah.
Devin,
Yes.
as the third guy.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, by the way, this goes in order, by the way.
Nothing is in order, but as the other guy in the collective,
Oh, the
how
other
how
guy.
do you feel?
I feel great about it. I mean, I'm real excited that like we've all booked shows that have ended up like flopping. At least
Who, me?
once. Seems like I think we all have.
No, dude, I've sold out every show I've ever booked.
Capacity
I just changed
crowds.
the capacity for
Capacity
every show.
crowds. Oh, there was 10 people there. Yeah, it was 10.
Yeah, it was a 10
we
cap.
capped it. It was a 10 cap.
Yeah,
room.
we did it in the bathroom that night.
But no, just having each one of these like feel successful and it's really cool. It's really
the
cool
best
that
moment of every show is either of us helicoptering back to the door to be like, where are we? What's the number? Where are we at?
yeah.
And being like,
I do that.
hell yeah.
I do that.
Hell yeah.
Because it's fun. It's
every
like a
time.
game.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's like a game. It's just like, I can't believe this is still working. One day, you know, it maybe it will or maybe it won't, but like one day something will change or affect that. And, you know, last time it was a global pandemic that affected that. So that's what it is.
I'm starting another one.
Oh, yeah.
Single-handedly.
Dude, I've been shitting on anything recently.
Yeah,
just trying to really spread some diseases.
What was the ice cream thing? I've been doing that.
I shit in an ice cream
I shit
cone.
ice cream. Yeah.
But
I've
yeah,
been
I
just
don't know.
killing people
It's-
with a knife.
It's like we started off saying, 143 goddamn people that keep averaging out for our shows so far. That's cool.
I love it.
and
The
with
next
the
step,
shows
I
we got
think-
coming up are only going to increase that.
That's very true. I think the next step for the Myrtle Beach music scene as a whole, or the Myrtle Beach alternative music scene as a whole, is more bands popping
More
up.
bands.
That's what we need.
If more bands pop up, we can book more shows.
Yeah. You think I like playing every show?
How do you?
I do. But
Let's say you don't really know anybody who plays
Dude,
music.
check it out. Look, if you don't have an Instagram, make
Yep.
one.
Yeah. There's
You
no
don't have to
excuse.
use it. Make one post, update a profile picture, and check out this Instagram account called Myrtle Beach Shows. All lowercase, all together, no spaces. And on there, there's a link tree. And the top link, when you click that link tree, Myrtle Beach Shows on Instagram, is going to be a spreadsheet called "So You Want to Be in a Band in Myrtle Beach." Might be too long, but first page you can see people that have checked out this spreadsheet and added their information to it, saying their name, what kind of music they want to play, bands they're influenced by, if they play instruments, if they just want to sing, whatever, and then also their contact information.
Now, the thing with it that I feel like people may not remember is like, we can't start your band for you.
That is very true.
We are just providing information of people who want to be in bands. We can't make that happen. You have to make it. We are just funneling the resources to one space.
That is very true.
You have to still reach out to these people
email
and
me.
talk.
Yes.
Yeah, email
Start
me.
the prog rock band with Andrew.
I would
please.
start a fucking band if the right show came along and it was something. And that's the only reference I have is that sheet. That and then my like 20 people I know that are already in bands.
Yeah, that's how it is. It's crazy.
Like, yeah, you want
I
new
mean,
blood?
we've had people say they're starting bands. I've heard it for years. I'm still waiting.
Yeah.
But I told you guys last week, I think, that a guy that I know from the spreadsheet said that he's starting 2 bands, and today he sent me videos of them were tracking stuff on for an EP,
beautiful.
I've seen,
which is like really cool.
I've seen posts from people that, you know, they're starting bands. It's like happening.
I think the only thing
ready for it to be a thing. Like, let me book you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm ready for that.
The thing that we need to hammer on is like, we're not just wanting you to be in a band to be in a band. It's like, we want to be in a band so we can put you into this thing that we're doing because we can't just. We aren't it.
It's like
we can book a show with no bands, and then no bands will play.
Yeah,
like we are not anything other than facilitators.
Because these people, they've got friends that have never been to a show. I'm sure.
Yeah, dude, my
They
whole high
definitely
school
have
experience
friends,
was convincing the prep kids to come out to a show.
Yeah, and you had
no
that shit
reason to.
down because we were like weird.
Dude, I was an outsider, dude.
You had
was from
Dunes Club
Loris.
kids. You had Dunes Club kids wearing pompo shirts, and we were like, "What the fuck is going on?"
And we were still lighting our dicks on fire. It
Yeah.
was great.
I was like, "These people are in our home. They were in our dojo. These are the people that make fun of us."
Yeah, I'm excited for the Blightmouth show, just so like maybe some people in that spreadsheet were like, man, I want to start a prog band.
Yeah,
I think they will.
Who the fuck plays prog? Who's this
dude?
Who's
Andrew's
this
gonna get
guy?
a goddamn
Andrew,
DM.
Oh, fuck
When's the last
yeah.
time you looked at the spreadsheet? Because there's been some new entries on there.
I eyeball it every once in a while.
On our link tree, it is the #1 most clicked thing, and I'm not saying that's because it's the top thing, but it
Yeah,
is.
I heard we're up for an Emmy this year.
We are. We're not at the Oscars, but we are at the Oscar Mayer Wiener Awards, and I think you should check that out.
Yeah, we're on
for
the Cum
Myrtle
Dog
Beach
Awards
Club.
this year.
We're coming on the dog.
Let me be in your prog. Let me be in your prog.
Hot dog, that is.
Andrew
So,
wants to be in prog.
Let me be in your prog band. You know?
Yeah, I'd be in a prog band.
start
I
a
would
prog
not be
band
in
with
a
Andrew,
prog band,
please.
I'd lie.
I want to be in a prog.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
I got a lot of gear.
There's no video here, but I'm standing up because my butt fell asleep and I'm about to pee my
All
pants.
right, we're wrapping up. So
ready to play
Let's
a
wrap
game?
it up. Yeah, let's play a game. Arm
play
wrestling
Monopoly.
or thumb war.
okay, so who wants to go first?
With what?
You know, the stuff you do at the end
With
of a
plugs?
podcast.
Okay,
yeah,
the plugs.
yeah.
Let's let Jimothy go.
How about all three of us at the same time
All right.
plug
All right,
our
ready?
own thing?
1.
3. Wait, hold on. Are we gonna start at 3 or 1?
Oh shit! What do you want to do, Jimmy?
All right, you just go off
How
the
about
dome. Ready?
go? Three,
3,
2,
3.
1.
Go.
Hymns of Blasphemy. is
You
a
can
death
follow
band.
at Windley
Hymns of Blasphemy
_band
Hymns of Blasphemy on Twitter and Instagram. On Facebook, you just type in Hymns of Blasphemy.
We've got a
You'll
show
find
coming out
us
June
there.
17th.
All right, our next
We're
show
going
is
to be
gonna-
recording new stuff
June
soon.
17th. Check us out on YouTube. Thanks.
Okay, no, Jimmy, where's your shit real quick?
Oh, you see, because he respected, I didn't say my own band. I was actually
on.
plugging my friend's band, Hymns of
shit.
Blasphemy, on
I heard
Facebook
Windley too.
and
Thank
Windley.
you. Thank you.
Hello. My name is Devin Hopkins. I play in a band called Tourneforte from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We're an indie emo band. We've recently accepted the term genre breakdown of indie emo. I had to get validation from a friend of mine who's like a TikTok playlist curator. And she said it's a real genre. So I've been using that in every booking email that we've used so far. We don't have a lot of stuff through the summer. We're kind of just hustling and grinding internally, getting some stuff figured out. But
Grind.
come the end of August, we'll have some stuff moving. Probably going to put out some songs before then. Follow us everywhere at Tourneforte. It's pretty simple. TOURNEFORTE. Once again, that's HYMSOF. I can't ever spell blasphemy. TOURNEFORTE everywhere. Email me at tournefortemb@gmail. Say that you listen to this podcast, and I will block you.
Caustin, go ahead.
I'm Caustin. I'm in the band Hymns of Blasphemy. Twitter and Instagram, Hymns O Blasphemy. There's no F.
What the F?
Yeah, what
Get the F out.
Too long. On Facebook, we're on there as well. Check us out on YouTube and TikTok. Our next show, June 17th, recording an EP in the middle of that. It'll be released in
the middle of the show.
In the middle of our set, it goes live. Now, I don't know, a couple of weeks, couple of months. There's no idea. Whenever it gets done and we're ready. But yeah, that's us. Hymns O Blasphemy.
Right on.
Dadgummit.
So,
Wait, Devin doesn't get one? Devin, plug your individual
Hey,
shit.
Devin, what are you doing, man?
What do you do?
So my Twitter is at Andrew T. Ridner. You can see me.
Dude, he has a blog spot,
You can see me post a bunch of wrestling takes.
I actually don't post my takes.
You don't really
on Twitter.
post a lot on there.
No.
I don't really post a lot on your Twitter.
No, Devin, you don't.
You usually do this part, so I don't know how to do it.
No,
I
you
didn't
have
know
your
if you.
own
I
shit
didn't know if you had
happening.
your own thing going on.
Yeah, like what are you filling in for anybody coming
how many
up?
bands
Oh,
are you
I
in?
play in all the bands that we've talked about tonight. Every single one of them. Every single band that's on every show, I play in all of them. Yeah. Now I play bass with Caustin in the Hymns of Blasphemy. I've been playing bass with the Jimmy and the Tourneforte, and I play bass in the Windley with the Andrew. And all the bands that I'm in have exciting things happening. And I'm excited to be excited about it.
Good synopsis. I was about to say, good synopsis. Announcement Friday. Announcing on Friday, we're gonna say big things coming soon.
Yeah. If you book in the South Carolina or Georgia areas,
reach out to us.
Help me.
Yeah, if you're a band from Atlanta specifically, get at us. Let's connect the dots a little bit.
Yeah,
us as in Myrtle Beach Shows
Collective.
Collective.
If you
we don't have enough friends in the Southeast.
No, we'd love the show trade, please.
Love to do some show trades in the Southeast. If North Carolina, fuck off. We already know everybody there. We don't respect a single North Carolinian to date. That's a lie, actually. But
North Carolina's
on lock.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite Carolina.
They're very.
I agree with you.
We stay really close with our North Carolina friends, but Georgia, Florida,
don't know.
Wake the fuck up.
Yeah,
I love Florida, man.
I'll book your band.
We're going to Florida.
If you book Tourneforte or Windley, I will book your band.
Yeah.
That's the rules. That's the only reason we book any of these bands that are here.
So
they've
we can
booked us.
Or vice versa. We want you to book us.
It's manipulation, baby. It's standard. You're crazy.
Myrtle Beach manipulation.
Yeah, dude. Anyway.
Follow us.
Follow Myrtle Beach Shows on Instagram, Tourneforte on Instagram, and Hymns of Blasphemy and Windley underscore
hey, man.
Windley underscore band.
I gotta say my piece. So
peace unto you.
Peace be with you. Peace be with you. You guys didn't go to a Catholic church as a kid full of like a bunch of Northerners, did you?
No.
No,
sounds
like
I grew up a Southern Baptist.
Me. Southern Baptist, baby.
Oh yeah, well, this is like peace be with you.
And unto you.
Pats. Go
Pats.
Pats.
Peace be with you. Go Pats. The gospel of the Belichick. Okay. So I wanted this to be a sort of like an audio tool because I listen to a lot of sports and wrestling podcasts, and the concept of a preview is always very handy for upcoming things. So I kind of wanted to do this just for all the shows because there's a shit ton of shows and all the information's easy to find, but maybe you just wanted to get hyped up a little bit for it. Hopefully, I know this went a lot of different places, but I think everyone provided some really good information about all the bands, and I hope everyone is hyped and wanting to come out to shows because shows are great and you should come out to them.
Damn right.
And do whatever you can because it's fun and it feels good. It feels good when you're part of something and it's going good. So, but yes.
Jimmy. Can I give a special shout out? Please make sure you follow Poptimism on Instagram.
Oh, Daniel.
Oh, yeah.
I told Daniel 3 or 4 months ago that I'm going to make him very popular on Instagram in our Myrtle Beach music scene because when I first met him, he was like under 100. And I was like, you are too good at photography to be like this hidden and reclusive.
Yeah, he took the Hymns of Blasphemy promo pics.
And he's like, I just don't want that. I don't want that. I'm like, well, I'm going to fucking shove this down your throat because
he has an interesting spelling of the name though, doesn't he? On Instagram?
P-O-P-P.
Yeah, well,
there's 2 P's in it, right?
It's Poptimism with 2 P's. But anyway, I just implore you to go onto this page, check out somebody who's been contributing way more than they've needed to ever to
Seriously.
the scene.
Without asking
Kind of-
for a dime.
He hasn't asked for nothing.
He hasn't
And
asked for
like
anything in return.
I've had to trick him into accepting money from me, but he's just someone who's passionate about
I
what
had
he
to
does.
do that too because he bought me 2 taco at the last show.
Yeah.
and I sent him like way more. I was
comp for, like, all the goddamn photos.
I was like, here, you're taking pictures tonight.
He's someone who, without him right now, I don't think we've been able to express how good the shows have been. He's been able to capture it in a way that actually shows the energy of a show and the actual like, you know, environment that we're creating with the shows that we're booking. So it's been a pleasure. Go check him out. Daniel's great.
He was on
really
our,
good. Yep,
he was on our last week's
He was
episode.
on last week. He made us watch a really shitty movie.
Hell yeah.
And
He made me do that too recently. So.
So, but yeah, Myrtle Beach shows, all the shows, all these bands. You know, if I really did want to go, I mean, this shit would have been long as fuck if I did that. If I played clips again, I feel weird without asking permission, so I'm not going to do it.
Maybe
but
I'll throw a playlist together.
yeah,
on
Devin's
Spotify
going to throw a playlist together with all these bands, and you can check it out. And it's going to be a good time. So. With that being said, that is it. Thank you, Caustin and Jimmy, for hanging out. And I was going to do this by myself originally or with Man's Best Friend, but I feel like, you know,
This is so much better.
this
was fun.
It is better.
Thanks for asking
But
me to
also,
come back.
I needed the insight on a lot
I
of
needed
this
to
stuff.
leave my house. So
I got a little crazy there for a second. I still don't know genres, but
So,
yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, that's it for more Windley crap. You got to follow at Windley_band and check out windleyhub.blogspot.com. I did a review of Double or Nothing.
Oh yeah, we did watch that.
Yep, and that's it. So, goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
The theme song.
That's a good blending spot, right?
And I think I'm just going to stop it and then actually play the theme.
had a Garrett.
Yeah.
How did that come up? It
I
was
don't-
like
he just- okay.
He was like, "Can I do ad libs?"
this is
You were
the-
like, "Sure."
All right,
Yeah.
egos.
All right.
Like, okay, Garrett, you
Yeah,
can do
yeah.
ad libs.
Yeah. Sometimes I got to throw him a bone once in a while. All right. Goodbye for real. Bye.